All right, I'm back. Sorry for the delay there, guys. We back at it once again. Appreciate all you guys coming in on the stream. Appreciate the patience. Starting a little bit late today, but it's all good in the hood. We are back. It's your boy Super M back at it once again with Ringside VR, the place to be for everything virtual boxing and combat sports. And tonight, we're going to do a little King of the Ring action. If you're new here, I know Solly's already given the 411 for the people in the Discord. But if you're new here, this is how it's going to go down. So Thursday nights is our King of the Ring. We have a format that is two-minute rounds, right? Winner stays on, gets up on the board. We're looking for the longest streak of the night. If you lose, you go back to the line, and that usually means you're probably not going to get to fight again because people start piling in. But if you guys want to get in on the action, I see you out here on TikTok. I'm definitely going to drop that link for you guys to get in on the action. If you want to hop in tonight, all you got to do, join the Discord. I'm about to drop the link. You can find the Discord link on any one of the YouTube videos, channel descriptions, in the link tree on TikTok. Or I can just, do the easy thing and drop a server invite. Join the Discord, hop into the Showtime stage. The code will be posted in that chat. Tonight is also a night for our commentary tryouts. Anybody who's got the gift of gab, knows some boxing, always welcome to try out for commentary. If we like what we hear from you, if it feels like it could fit, we'll invite you up to commentate on exhibition nights and maybe, hell, even on some tournaments. So with that being said, I'm about to grab this first code. Solly, let's see, two-minute rounds. There we go. I'm going to drop the code here to Solly. He's going to hand out. So who do we have up on commentary today?
Right, and different Bloob, I think, is going to come back after he finishes eating.
Gotcha.
We also got Jay Baca. We got Time's Up, buddy. And V, are you commentating as well?
Maybe.
Hello? What's up?
Yeah, hello.
Can you hear me?
Are you commentating as well?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, so we got V, and then I think Neil said he wanted to come up and he wanted to fight as well.
Okay. All right, and
so
we got two
after he
people.
fights.
We got two people up who want to start the night off anyway. So, Solly, you've got the code. For everybody in the VIP chat, Yardi Llama, I see you out here. Neil to no one says he also wants to commentate as well. So yeah, can I be a comment? Can I be a moderator? Yo, if you want to be a moderator, go ahead and join the Ringside VR Discord. The link should be in under every YouTube video. Just click any one of them. And depending on when you can see it. There it is, Neil. What's good? What's good?
All
Good
right,
to see you
everyone.
again.
Code is posted.
Hear
Go
your voice
crazy.
again.
All right. Hey, look, guys. Post up.
Usually,
Yeah, everybody chill on the stage. Hello world. We got a lot of people up here, but only a couple of people gonna be commentating at once today. But clicks Alexi, yeah, if you want to be a moderator, all you gotta do is reach out to Solly on Discord or myself, or just join the Ringside VR Discord and just say, hey, I want to be a mod. There's a whole process, a little interview. We'll see what you're about. You know what I'm saying? It should be easy. Darlin Bennett was good in the chat, man. Welcome. We're about to get started here in a bit. We got the goaltender up already in the blue corner.
all right. Goaltender versus
Unknown. All right. Unknown. Okay, so who do we have up on comms? First up?
Let's say no one has any
Time.
particular picks. So not other than Bloob. Who
Anybody.
wants to go first?
Me.
I'll go first.
All right, time's up. And Jay, I saw both of y'all at the same time. So you guys are gonna be duo commentary for this. It's two-minute rounds, guys. Winner stays on. Losers got to get the heck up on out of here. So we gonna keep it loose. We got Unknown in the red corner, in the blue corner, and just so you guys say for the commentators, just take a look at the ringside stream there. You'll be able to see the action. I'm gonna kick back and run the stream. You guys have some fun, and let's take it away.
Super, Yardi is unknown. That's his name.
Word. All right. I'll switch it up.
Claims to be an undefeated fighter with 60 wins and 54 KOs, so.
Hey, he should have a good night tonight.
Is your corner ready?
He should definitely win this if that's his record. But I don't think so. I actually don't know who's who.
Yardy's in the red corner. In the gold trunks, goaltender, aka I believe that's Driftery, in the blue corner with the red trunks.
Goaltender has
Yeah,
some good
Driftery.
head movement.
He's already on the presser. He's just swinging. I mean, he's kind of a swarmer fighter. It's always been his style, but I want to see how he does against a taller fighter, because he does very good against people similar to his height. I just don't know how he's gonna do in this one.
What do you think he needs to do?
He's definitely gonna need to get in the inside, because that's how he wins all his fights. Because his punches, every single time he lands, his power is very good, and it has the ability to drop you. And what I think he needs to do is he needs to get on the inside and just start going, because that's how he wins most of his fights.
Yeah, I think he needs to be using his head movement to be able to create corners and angle into the inside as well.
Hey, time's
Yardy.
up. Wait, hold on. Time's up. Your audio's a little low, bro. If you can speak into the microphone.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep.
Yardy needs to use his range and use his clenches and stay on the outside. That's what he needs to do.
Getting a little frustrated.
He cannot let Yardy get in. Oh,
Yardy needs to stop telegraphing his punches. It's costing.
both guys trading. But the telegraphing is it's a high risk, high reward situation, because if you land one big shot, you can put him down, but you're easier to read.
Yardy should be doing. He should be jabbing to the body, exiting out of the void.
Yeah, he needs to create space, and he does. He lands a huge left hook.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Using the range very well so far. As the end of the first round, a 10-8 for Yardy.
Yeah, Drifter definitely got outboxed there. Yardy used his head movement to create gaps and was able to land nasty hits. I don't know how he's going to come back from that.
Drifter is known for getting, whenever he gets on the inside, it's anyone's fight. So I do think that it's possible for him to get the knockdown and potentially put himself up. But it's going to be difficult because Yardy's the taller fighter.
With the taller fighter, he should be rolling, slipping, using head movement, being able to cut corners with his jab. He should be jabbing the entire time. He should be entering the pocket, landing a few shots, then exiting the pocket, going defensive, then re-entering the pocket.
Let's go.
Here we go, round two.
Stop. No holding. Box.
See, he's just getting hit with these little shots. As Drifter comes in, he just gets caught.
Yeah, just because he has.
Let's go.
What?
Well, I don't know what that was. What was that?
Ringside was echoing.
It's crazy.
Anyways,
Break it up. Red. No holding.
I think Yardy got hurt. Yeah, he did. He went for the clench. Smart move.
Drifter is now being able to use his head movement to get into the pocket. Yep.
Yep.
He's
Go
attacking
to the body.
there. What he needs to be doing is leaving right after he hits to the body, though.
Very similar style to like a Joe Frazier.
I'd say more of a Mike Tyson using the peekaboo. If you see, he's going and bobbing left to right and slipping
Yeah.
those punches.
Joe Frazier also did that up down when he did that left hook. He's a little bit slower. I think that the more sluggy style kind of resembles Joe Frazier though.
What Drifter needs to do is now he needs to just be defensive. He's already outboxed Yardy. He should be backing up.
Going to the
being
body.
out of clinch.
He knows he needs a knockdown. Oh, big counter from Yardy.
2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You okay?
Let's take a look at this. Right hand and a left hook.
Get ready.
Put them down. Beautiful counter.
Let's Next fight.
Driftery trying to get on the inside now. Huge right hand from Driftery though.
This could be a 10-9, maybe a 10-10 round.
Ladies and
Because
gentlemen,
he was outboxing him the entire time until got knocked down.
Oh no, they legit just quit before they could see the cards. Yeah, when you guys end the match, please don't just hurry up and quit. We want to actually see the card. Want to see the scores. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead.
I'd assume it's 2016 though.
Yeah, we already know who won that
Yeah.
one. You know what I'm saying? Goaltenders gotta go ahead and come on down. You know what
Why
I mean?
is it 2 rounds?
Just because since King of the Hill, it's everybody wants to fight. We're only on for so many amount of time, so it's rapid fire for tonight. All
Okay, I
right,
see
let's
what you're
see.
saying.
Yeah, you got it. The format's a little different. It's quick sparring rounds, just the best of 2 rounds. So up next we've got Llama taking on Unknown.
Ooh.
Cool.
All right, let's see
Lama's a very
updates.
good fighter. I remember fighting him in Iron Champions. It was a very close fight when I fought him. I'd like to see how he does.
All right, let's put your boy, and that's Yardy. I mean, Yardy.
Yes.
Yardy was doing really good, man. I mean, tough break for Drifty right there. Being the shorter fighter. Drifter definitely is a fan for you guys in the commentary to know the lore of Drifter. He's a fan of Hajime no Ippo. You know what I'm saying? So he's up in there trying to get in there with that peekaboo stance real heavy, but he just was not able to slip and roll up under there to get the damage in. And, you know, he's going to need a little bit more time to work, but Yardy did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let me get
Absolutely.
Yardy, get Yardy up
I
here.
think some video is playing from somewhere.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
music.
that's from your
It's from the
bot.
ringside. Isn't that from the
Yeah.
ringside? It's from the ringside
In the
stream.
ringside stream.
Yeah, it should be from the stream.
He's speaking bars right now, though.
Nah, the bars be gone, bro. It's crazy because you guys never get to hear the music just because audio is always messed up trying to put it in from too many spots. Let me go ahead and...
Oh,
Did that fix the audio for y'all?
yeah. I can still hear it in like the actual stream. But
Nice.
nah,
Yeah, I
it's
just turned down the stream volume.
Nice. All right, yeah, I got like audio
Hey.
going over. I got to get a sound mixer, guys. It's one on the this year's Christmas list. All right, let me go ahead and get Yardy up here as the king. Cool. Well, let's keep it rolling with the same 2 commentators, guys. I like the energy. Keep it up. We're gonna
Damn.
go ahead and start with Llama.
Also, we got Kobe up as well. We'll rotate him into the next one. Let's
Yeah,
keep going
we'll
with
rotate
Jay
him into the
and-
next
and
one.
Time's
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah, let's get
Yeah.
Jay and Time's up there again because these are shorter rounds anyway, so it'd be nice to get a couple of rounds in between each of the guys before
Is
we
Yardy
rotate.
fighting again?
Yeah, Yardy stays on. Up
Yardy,
next
try
is-
not to leave instantly though.
Hey, hopefully if he can hear you. I've started the match, but we looks like we've got the observer mode doing some jank things again. Philly Max says, "Why can't I see you?" I don't know why you can't see me, bro. Yeah, winner stays on. This is just for qualifying for a paid tournament, Philly Mac. So the people who are fighting in the Kings tournament is going to be they're gonna be fighting for money. No entry, just they get in through here. GE, if you want to get in on the action, I'll drop a link for you, bro. Llama 252, if you can let me know who you are in the chat, we're gonna have to DM you and Yardy the code. Yeah, Yardy the observer, we've had this issue, a couple of leagues have had this issue. The Thrill of the Fight team has not fixed it yet. So Llama and Yardy, all right, there we go. Llama and Yardy, I'm gonna send you guys the code. Timmy Tough Knuckles, go ahead. We are closing down this observer thing, so yeah,
Timmy Tough Knuckles.
I forget who Timmy Tough Knuckles is, but I can't remember people.
I believe it's Freaky.
It might.
I might be Ash Scoop. No? Oh, I forgot I changed his name.
I fought him a
It's
couple
Zaza
times.
Master.
Right.
The eternal question: who is Timmy Tough Knuckles?
Who is
We
Timmy
are
Tough
all
This is
Timmy Tough
Zaza
Knuckles.
Master.
All right,
I've
so
actually fought him like 7 times in ranked. I don't know how. We always get in ranked matches.
all right, so I got a new code up. We're gonna send this code to Llama, and we're gonna send this code to where's Llama at? There we go. Llama, you got the new code, my friend. Check your DMs. It's the first time I'm messaging you, so if you don't see it, it's gonna check your message requests. And then let me get Yardy. Yardy said he's some bum from Necho's stream. All right, Yardy, you got the code as well in your DMs or your message requests. GE says, how do I sign up? It's real easy, GE. I'm gonna send you the invite to the server. Just join the server and hop on in. The code's gonna be in the chat. Now we got Llama, we've got Yardy, and then let me go ahead and get the code to Sally. And just be fair warning, guys, this might have to happen a couple of times tonight, mostly because, like I said, again, we're working with a observer from the Thrill team, and as we've heard from a lot of other league organizers, it has been glitching out in this same way for the last couple of weeks. So might have a few restarts to it. I'm not gonna be completely honest with you guys. All right, Sally, you've got the code now as well. Go ahead and share that now that we got the homies in here. And Llama and Yardy are readied up, so we're gonna go ahead and get on to this next match.
Cool.
And it looks like it's working. We got Llama in the yellow trunks, and of course Yardy is still in the gold.
Okay, ready?
Cool. And
Let's go.
he already still has the height advantage.
Yeah, Llama is a lightweight in the UBA.
Well, let's see. Llama is using his head movement and is able to fight just like Muhammad.
Let's fight.
Llama has a very long reach for his size. He's very good in the pocket, and his counters in the pocket are good too. I'd like to see how he can do what he can do against this guy. Oh no!
Keep your head
Oh, he's
off,
got it.
Fred.
Llama's able to use these slip jabs to be able to hit Yardy right in the jaw. Slipping offline and jabbing him right in the face. And he's got head movement too.
Absolutely. Oh. Oh, you already gets a knockdown.
It's with these fighters, man. These people are telegraphing their punches. I mean, you can see it from a mile away.
Are you okay? Get ready. Let's go.
Llama needs to be jabbing to the body, then going high, and then he needs to be removing himself from the void.
Definitely.
Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There it is.
5, 6,
Second knockdown.
8.
1-1.
You okay?
To be able to get up and knock your opponent down after being knocked down is insane. Shows pure skill. All-around fighter, just like Usyk.
For sure, for sure.
I'm gonna give that round to Llama.
Yeah, it's all about who did more damage that round.
He was clearly outboxing him, and then he was able to get up and knock him down. I feel like he was definitely winning at least 75% of that round.
Yeah.
He already has some toe on his blood.
For sure. I do want to see how he already can adjust, because he got the knockdown. That shows that he can get it.
Seconds out.
So I want to see what he can do this next round.
Okay, get ready. Box on.
Okay.
Break it up. Red, step back. Box.
Yardy has got to stop telegraphing, dude. It's a clear tell for Llama, especially if he has IRL experience. Clearly, he does. He has great head movement. He's good defensively, and look what happens. Perfect.
Yeah, it's a beautifully timed counter.
7, 8. Are you okay? Okay, ready?
Yep.
Let's fight.
Llama's already. All he needs to do now is just coast this round. He just needs to jab in and out. He needs to go into the void, jab, exit the void. That's all he needs to do.
Yeah, because he's up. He doesn't have to do anything really.
He just needs to be defensive, use his head movement, and try to stay away from Yardy. Just needs to keep moving.
This is not what you want to do, but he's making it work. Oh, he got caught, I believe.
So if anything, he's gassing himself out. But his head movement is somewhat working. He just needs to stay.
He needs to know that there's only 2. He probably knows there's only 2 rounds. I'm not sure why you would think that you need to go.
Because if he's already knocked down Yardy and he's outboxing him, he just needs to coast.
Exactly. Not sure why he's trading, but you know.
Anyway, as long as he doesn't get knocked down, he won the round. And it's fine though. He still won the round. He was outboxing him in the clinch and in the void. It's fine. Yeah.
What is that?
This whose man's is this? Who is this right here?
What is that score, bro?
What is
Yeah,
this
what is
score?
This is hold on, screenshot this. This is a very fun new glitch.
Yeah. Hold on, somebody clip this, because we definitely have to tell the Thrill the Fight 2 team what is this?
Pretty good score, guys.
No, he's saying he's in games still.
He's still in game.
Yep.
All right, so it is official. Sage has won this bout. I don't know how he got this win.
Whose
But
man's is this?
we have a winner. This is Sage.
Okay,
Sage, very nice.
Can we get? I'm trying to exit. Okay, we're still back in the match for some reason.
Is it
This is
round?
a fantastic.
Oh, we're just gonna
crash.
rock it.
I
It's
don't
gonna run
even-
another one. Let's go. We're just gonna run another round.
Let's go.
Cool. Again, Llama's already won the first 2 rounds. He just can't get knocked out. He just needs
Yeah,
to coast
we're gonna go by the score of the first 2 rounds, most likely, and unless it's just too close. But I mean, Llama's
There we go.
Llama's putting in work.
3, 4, 5,
Oh, Llama gets it.
7, 8.
Alright, now he has, and now he's just gonna put that car in drive and just go. He already knocked down his opponent 3 times, 3-1.
Box on.
As long as he uses his head movement, keeps his guard high, he'll be alright. He's got to stop trading though.
No holding.
Yeah, he doesn't really have to do much.
Let's fight.
Especially with someone with a taller height and a bigger reach. Exactly, like he needs to stay out of the pocket.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You okay?
Decent, well-round fighter. He just needs, I don't know, I think maybe
Get ready.
higher fighting IQ.
Yeah.
Fighting inside of the pocket. Or coasting.
Yeah, I think he needs to realize that like he doesn't need to go in whenever he's clearly up.
Or he needs to be circling around his lead foot. He needs to circle around Yardy's lead foot, so then he cannot get towards him. That's what has happened.
Let's fight.
Clearly he cannot do that, so he's just gonna jab his way through the fight, which isn't a bad idea at all.
Take a step back. Box on.
Yeah, but he has to be careful for those counters.
Exactly. So he needs to be jabbing to the body, and then quickly removing himself from the pocket. What do you think needs to be happening here?
I think He needs to use feints to kind of like make him guess. That is the end of the fight, though.
Cool. I would give all 3 of those rounds to Llama.
Your winner is
Yeah.
the red
Well,
corner.
All right, looks like it says Yardy won, but let's take a look at those first 2 rounds. Those first 2 rounds had Yardy up 10-9, 10-9 each round. Very interesting there. I'm only really going off the first 2 rounds there. They were very even in knockdowns, but really it's going to be the damage. Just like I said, yeah, the damage is going to tell the tale. It's very interesting in this game. Damage is the deciding factor of how they judge the rounds. And looking at it, just yeah.
Yardy says let him continue. He has to go.
Yardy's got to go?
It looks like Yardy's got to go.
That's
I'm
fine.
not sure if that is just because he has to go anyway or
That's
because he injured his foot in the middle of the fight. We got another stubbed, another injury for the VR.
Hey, look, I don't mind that either. I don't mind that either. I think Llama did a great job throughout that fight. He looked good. Good notes there from the commentary team. But you know, like it is how it is in VR boxing. Game mechanics are game mechanics, and looking at that damage, I mean, it was just barely. It was dead even. It could have really went anybody's way, but I think Llama did his thing. We're gonna give Yardy his points though, so the longest streak of the night is going to go currently to Yardy, but our current king is going to be our boy Llama, and so we're gonna bring Yardy down. Timmy Tough Knuckles is up next, so we're gonna put him into the red corner. And for all the guys waiting, now is your opportunity to hop on in. We got light heads. Light heads will prevail. We got Timmy Tough Knuckles taking on Llama. We'll put Timmy up in there, and then we're gonna put Llama in the current king. Now, I really think Llama has a good chance to go ahead and run the distance today. At least to take the longest reign from Yardy should be easy work from Llama. So yeah, Llama, do your thing. So who do we have up next on comments here? I know Kobe was waiting in line.
I think
Kobe and Blue, perhaps.
Yeah.
Kobe, Blue. All right, Kobe, Blue, you guys are up next. Go ahead and take it away.
Oh wait, before that, time's up. Did you have a question?
Yeah. When would I be able to commentate again?
We're rotating.
I'll probably do like a
tonight.
match or two. Yeah, we're just rotating.
We're rotating tonight.
All right,
Yeah.
Are you gonna drop me, or am I just gonna mute?
You're just gonna mute.
Yeah, just mute.
Yeah, just mute.
All right.
Yep.
Yep. We'll let you know when you're up for the next, probably the next rotation in after these guys, and whoever's with you is whoever's with you. All right.
Yep.
Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next match as soon as Llama Ready's up.
He's gonna make it 2 rounds.
It is currently. Let's make it 2 rounds real quick. All right, Llama versus Timmy Tough Knuckles. 2 rounds, 120 seconds, 2 2-minute rounds. Light heads up on deck. We got Kobe. We got Blue up on commentary. Let's go ahead and get it on, fellas. Please work, Observer.
Hello.
Please work, Observer. Fingers crossed. We in there. The Observer works.
Well, I have not ate all day because I have stomach virus. But anyway,
That's fun.
what does that mean?
That is not fun.
That is not fun at all, and I'm suffering right now. So,
Let's go.
Timmy Tough Knuckles in the pink gloves and Llama in the yellow gloves. Oh, I like this jab going from Timmy Tough Knuckles. Oh God, I think Llama's hurt. Llama hurt him already. Oh wow. Timmy has like really good striking right now. He's not like throwing non-technical shots. He's throwing these very. Oh, he hurt Llama there. Oh my God, him a little right there. But what do you think Llama has to work on? I know. Oh! Ow! Oh!
5, 6, 7, 8.
I knew when I saw a left hand land, I was like, okay, it's over. Like he landed that and then did the left hook.
Box on.
Beautiful hook. They touch gloves again.
Break it up.
But he's also not like the most aggressive fighter. He'll like he just did. He went to the corner. He waits for the punches to come at him. He'll look for that counter. He'll get the knockdown.
Break it up. No holding. Let's go.
Let's go, Kobenomics in the chat. Oh, Timmy goes down from the jab from the right side.
4, 5, 6,
What?
7.
He doesn't even have a knockdown.
Look at me.
Dude,
You okay?
dude, I'm sick, man. I'm counting better than you. I'm joking, Supers.
Box on.
No, not again. Oh.
Stop.
10-7. This is going to be very hard to do in one round, especially against someone like Lama. No, 10-7, yeah.
Is it me or am I only hearing one commentator? Is it just me?
What? What?
Is it just me or am I only hearing?
Super. Do you hear me?
I'm hearing both of them,
Super.
Super.
Okay, let me go ahead and restart this mug real quick.
Yeah, he'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna restart so I can
I
get you
can-
captured.
Chad, if you can hear me, type "shoe" in the chat. If you can
All
hear Boob.
Kobe, I can hear you.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. I see some
All right, we back.
ones.
We back.
I see some twos. Super, say 1 or 2 if you can hear me.
1 or 2.
There we go.
Mouthpiece is in. Second.
All right.
How about me? How about me?
Boob.
Yeah, I can hear
What do
you.
you think?
Ready?
All right, that's good.
All right,
Let's go.
Boob. What do you think Timmy has to work on here? Because he's just getting outpowered here. So what do you think he has to do to fix that problem?
He needs to find his timing. It seems like right now he's playing right into Llama's rhythm. He's kind of giving Llama what he wants right now. And while he's able to hit Llama hard and land occasionally, just like that, it's not enough because you could see Llama just breaking
Timmy's
through,
back in the
finding
corner. He's
his
hurt.
rhythm. Look at the rhythm of Llama shots. Notice how he's able to ignore a few punches because he's able to punch at his own rhythm. Llama needs to Timmy needs to interrupt that. He needs to find a way to get through Llama's rhythm and
my
make sure
God,
he
they're
doesn't get
brawling
the
right now.
chance.
Timmy's hurt again, I think. He might go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be really cool if I got that.
I don't think that peep about Timmy. His jab sneaks right through the guard. Beautiful
Oh my
knockdown.
God, he caught him off guard. His hands were
This
down.
guy is
Can we get a replay of that?
technical.
There we go. Look at this. He hits him with the jab. Bing, bong. Perfect.
This guy is
I don't know how his wrist
clean
didn't
with
break from that, but you know, good shot.
it. Yeah, you know, we
Good
don't question it. We don't question it.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Timmy's putting on the pressure here. He's trying to get that round back. Oh my God, he gave him a little Billy Wynn kiss.
And I'm gonna need y'all to like ping Timmy Tough Knuckles in the chat. I want to know who this guy is.
Zaza Master.
Okay.
Um,
A name I've heard before. It's
there's-
not. This
oh
guy
my
is-
God, they're going bang for bang right now. Pause.
Yeah, blow for blow here. Timmy lands another crushing uppercut. One of the few people I've
Oh
seen
my
take
God.
advantage of the uppercut in
If
this
Timmy
game.
can get these knockdowns back, he might make this a draw or even win. Well, actually, I don't know about winning, but definitely a chance of a draw.
Let's go.
See Timmy versus Pablo. I want to see that
Timmy
match happen.
versus Timmy versus Pablo would be good.
I think Pablo would win, but like I want to see it happen.
Oh, they're going right into it. Hooks
Big
for
shots
days.
here from Timmy.
Oh my God, they're going at it right now, and the round ends. All right, I think I know who wins.
Ladies
I
and
think we
gentlemen,
all know. Yo, Llama taking that pretty convincingly with a beautiful 10-7 in the beginning.
Good win by Llama there. I would clap right
No,
now
I
if I was
wait.
not holding my phone.
4K
No, I was
Big
right.
Bunk
Yeah,
with the
you're right,
roses.
you're right.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was
Love you,
great.
Big Bong.
That was great from Llama, man. That 10-7 round was significant. Timmy Tough Knuckles really tried to bring it back on that one, but just coming up a little short there, Timmy Tough Knuckles. Just a little bit short.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. So
Whoa.
got Llama
damn,
up with
Pablo
his-
joined immediately.
Oh my God. Pablo's up on deck. Lightheads was definitely waiting, right? So Pablo Zablo up on deck. We got Lightheads up here. Jack Mon with the rose. Appreciate it, Jack Mon. What's good, bro?
Super. Speaking of the stream, someone was saying that the TikTok, the commentator, the audio from the commentators isn't coming through.
I literally
What?
asked TikTok if the audio commentator was working. They're like, yeah, audio's good, and I'm like, why do they lie?
Okay.
Why do they lie to me? Oh,
Maybe it was just one person's issue.
No,
But
no, no.
anyway,
I think they were just not telling me the truth. But thank you for letting me know that. Aiden, we got you on the.
Okay, so they're saying it's good. It's good now.
How's it good
Okay.
now? I literally did nothing. You just told me about it. I literally how Sway.
There might be a delay. That's what I'm wondering.
Chef William in the chat. You know, that's Clint's pops. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, Clint's dad be in the chat, bro.
What he does?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Clint's dad.
My
fucks
dad
with-
drinks, man. Why can't it be like his dad?
What dang? Dang.
I'm joking.
Blakey Wakey was good. Ross says, "Can I fight?" Absolutely, Ross. If you guys want to fight tonight, all you gotta do is join the Discord. We're in the ringside VIP stage right now. Yeah, I'm saying he says you should sip on brother in small amounts. It'll settle your tummy if you're having an upset stomach. The sodium will give you the electrolytes to battle that bug. Small increments though. That's what I'm saying, man. This is good fathering right here in the chat, man. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Like...
thank you, dude. Oh my god.
All right.
Kobe's first time interacting with the father.
Oh damn! Oh,
It's all
bro.
very
I know my
heartfelt
hey.
moment.
Hey. No, make that happen on next night, bro. Next Sunday.
Next Sunday we
when I'm
fighting.
not sick, bro. Make
We
it happen.
fight. All right.
Nah.
Let's go. Let's go to
that's
this.
crazy.
Let's go to this next fight though. We got Llama taking on Lightheads.
This is gonna be an amazing.
This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one right here. I'm actually very excited for this one. So we're gonna keep the same commentary duo. So Kobe, Blue, we up there. So let's go on ahead into this next battle. Fingers crossed. Shoe body do to the gods. Please work. We in there. Yeah. Now if Llama can get this win, he's gonna be up 2. We got Lightheads in the red, Llama in the yellow.
Is he high glitching? Wait.
No,
His
his
arms are a
arms
little
are
short
fine.
there.
No, his arms are fine.
I don't know. I'm a little skeptical, but I'm not
Right?
gonna.
He's good. No, that's not high glitching. People just don't have. You're used to Throw the Fight 2 players having really long arms because a lot of them just straight up glitch.
Yeah. All right. Good. I think Llama's trying to conserve some energy here from the last fight. He's just gonna pick those shots, stay on the back foot.
It's already
I guess
Lightheads
not.
has a solid rhythm, but he's not able to disrupt Llama's rhythm.
Wow.
And when you can't disrupt Llama, that's what happens.
Oh my god. Damn, look at this. He was catching him, got that rhythm going. Yeah, that's a lethal fighter when you get to let him go.
Beautiful left hand, dude. Those are left hands for
Jeez.
straight money here for Llama.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, Llama, I think, realizes that this guy's... I don't know if I actually know. Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, he's very defensively irresponsible right now. You can see every time he goes
Yes.
for that big sweeping right hand, the other hand just goes down to his ass, and he's like, you need that hand up when you're fighting a guy like Llama.
Oh my god, Llama hurt him
Desperately
again.
need that hand
Oh,
up.
Llama hurt him again.
Desperately.
Oh my god. He's battering him. If this was a real fight, the ref would like stay watching for the TKO.
Oh my god.
Oh lord.
Beautiful
Oh my god.
uppercut knockdown there for Llama.
Oh, I thought he got KO'd. I was about to say I haven't seen that in like 6 months. That was gonna be crazy. What?
Oh, it wasn't even the uppercut. It was the cross.
Wait. Fix your TikTok, Supa. Someone said that they can't hear us.
He's working on it. He's working on it.
I'm just like,
oh,
oh,
Llama's
he's hurt
already
again.
closing it on TKO.
He's hurt again. Oh my god, he's hurt again. Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
man,
TKO.
Lightheads just
That's a
can't keep up
TKO. That
with
left hand is elite, bro. Oh. Oh my god. Jesus. Like that left overhand is lethal. Lightheads, you did well. Okay, you did well. Don't beat yourself up about it.
Kobe, I always love seeing that punch used. It's just I don't ever get the chance to use punches like that. It makes me
Yeah,
really
because
sad
your
'cause
arms
those are
use
so
sticks.
fun.
That's why I use sticks. I know what you do. I know you do,
Close
boo.
enough. Yep, close enough.
I think you actually use sticks, you'd look like Slender Man if you had short legs.
I would genuinely be a creature unholy known to man. Could you
That would be
imagine my
so
arms
creepy.
plus like gorilla tag sticks?
That would
be crazy.
Horrible.
That'd be
That would
crazy.
be insane.
That boy Lightheads going up 2. Pablo Zablo up in the red corner.
Ooh.
And give me just a moment here, guys. For some reason, I'm not gonna have any replay. Damn, I don't want to not have replays. I'm trying to collect the replays.
No.
Look, I'm running it. TikTok. I feel sorry for you guys. Y'all not gonna be able to hear the audio, but I'm gonna work on trying to fix it. Blame TikTok's app not letting me stream through OBS and having to jump through hoops and stupid TikTok streaming thing.
Yeah, go to the other channel with the red.
Yeah, check out
check out
the other channels. You know where you stream it at, where people stream at on other channels. I can't even say that on TikTok because the algorithm will want to ban me for it. But the red app and the purple app, you know what it is. We're gonna go ahead and run on to the next one. After this one, let's rotate the commentators out.
Well, I had him blocked, so I couldn't even say that. But, you know, Jackmon, within an instant of hopping into the chat, is immediately timed out. This dumbass.
Guys, we're going to have to talk to people about doing stuff to get timed out. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and hop into this next one. We got Lightheads not Lightheads, Pablo, the boy Pablo Zablo in the white. Llama in the yellow.
Let's go.
All right. Pablo rocking the all white fit.
Pablo's starting off aggressive here, starting on the front foot. Swinging.
Ooh, I think
big.
Pablo got hurt. Nope. Okay, no, he didn't.
He's good. Beautiful shot there for Pablo, sneaking the hook
Pablo
in.
hurt him there.
Getting caught there by Llama. Both of them just landing pretty clean, getting landed on. You know, this might be one of those CTE battles, man.
Yeah, like after they walk out the ring, you're gonna wonder how are they walking.
Okay. Massive pause in that statement.
What? Oh, okay.
Both of these fighters love to throw their cross down the middle, and both of these fighters have the middle lane completely opened up with their high guards.
I mean, it's a very good shot when someone uses that high guard and they leave that little tiny gap in there. You know, you wake them up, you know. By the way, oh no, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. I didn't conversation if I can't say that. Anyway, good liver shots by Pablo.
Sharp combinations coming in from Pablo. You know, Llama having some technical difficulties. Pablo hunting that right hand right down the center right now. Yep, and landing it. Llama unfazed.
They're just like Llama likes to go on exchanges because he knows he can win them, and that's the type of fighter you want in like a league. You know, someone who's like has explosive hands and just shows that amazing power, like George Foreman. Oh! As I say that, Pablo goes down. Can we get the replay? Oh yeah, there it is. Boom, bang. Oh my God, the right hand.
Beautiful. Pablo with the little miss of the accuracy.
That's like one thing a lot of boxers don't do is that when they throw a strike, they don't throw another strike when they back up. And I think that can help you a lot if you were on that scenario.
A little hurt yet again.
Okay. Oh my God, Paul Daly. There's Josh Ketchuk there. I think I said it right. Oh my God. Pablo was a little mad after that. Boo, what do you think about that slap that Pablo delivered?
I'm not expected. This guy has the temperament of a baby. I can't lie. Put some milk and just say fuck you, Clint. Yo.
Oh my God. All right. Damn. Okay. Pablo, let's not do that though. That's a little disrespectful, bruh.
Seconds out.
Especially to someone like Llama, bruh. That's like flipping off the Grim Reaper.
Okay, ready?
That's heavy glazing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God.
Heavy glaze. Nothing can be doing. Nobody can glaze Llama more than HP does, bro. You're good.
Oh yeah, by the way, I just want to make a quick shout out to the AJ situation, AJ Joshua. Rest in peace to his coach, his best friend, you know. Get a little shout out for that. Can we get an amen in the chat, please, and thank you. Anyway. Oh, big knockdown with the right hand.
Speaking of unfortunate situations, Pablo
oh my
on the
God, as
canvas
soon as
yet
I
again.
mentioned it.
6, 7, 8.
Wow.
Hey, you all right?
Great shot from... Wait, it's not AJ I'm an idiot. My bad. Anthony Joshua.
Kobe, you are...
I said AJ. My bad.
Ooh, beautiful head movement there
Oh,
from Llama.
Cursed him.
Pablo needs to lighten up on these shots, man. You can see him swinging heavy, but
Llama's
he
just
needs to
eating
stay
his
defensively
shots.
responsible.
It's just Llama knows that he can catch you when he has you in the corner. and it's just he's lethal in that situation because if you punch and you miss, you're gonna get countered 10 times out of 10.
And this is Llama's game plan here. The moment he makes you miss, you pay for it heavy because all it takes is one shot and your lights are out.
Yeah, and he sets it up so well too. He'll keep doing it over and over. Boom, 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 boom. And he'll add that extra shot. And you're gonna be like, oh, where did that come from? Bang. And your light's gonna go out.
It could be
By
a
the way,
shot
my
that
bad
you
for saying
don't even-
AJ Joshua. I meant Anthony Joshua. Just a little reminder on that.
Beautiful left hook there from Pablo. Still swinging too heavy. I think letting that temperament get to him.
Oh, Pablo tries to do it straight. Last 10 seconds here.
Just to find his rhythm.
Oh, they're brawling right now. Oh, Pablo's going in there. Lama going on the back foot. Makes sense.
Pablo needed to find that rhythm, man. He couldn't that fight. He put on a good performance though. Good fight there from both fighters. Lama taking it, 16-20, of course.
The blue corner.
Damn. Oh my lord. All right, next fight.
Man, let's get to the next one, man. What a great spread. That boy Llama now officially the king with the longest streak. We're gonna remove that right now. The man has earned it. Let's go ahead and get him up on there. Longest reign going to Llama. Cutting through, folks. Let's go ahead and see who's up next. We got Hernandez chilling in the cut. We're gonna put him up in the red corner. Take Pablo Zablo down. Let's go ahead and rotate the fighters here, and not the fighters, but the commentators. Yes,
commentators.
Right. We gonna rotate the fighters. Appreciate you guys for coming through, man. Great job. We got Hello World up on deck after this one, so Llama's got his work cut out for him. The fighters are lining up, and Llama's been doing a great job all night. Honestly, super impressed with Llama's distance management and timing. I mean, Llama's catching people coming in, Llama's catching people stepping back. And it's been really refreshing to see. I mean, I've heard the word lethal being thrown around all night, and absolutely, this guy's a lethal puncher right here. So, really cool to see. And sorry for TikTok. For some reason, I think we're back online with the audio here. TikTok, y'all should be able to hear things. I see the audio going up, so I'm actually gonna unmute that and actually kick the audio up a bit more for some reason. But we're here now. It should be working now, y'all. Y'all should be able to hear it there on TikTok. Just let me know. Hernandez is ready. Who do we have up on commentary, guys?
I think I am going again.
Yeah, so we got time's up. Jay Baca is not back, so if Kobe or Blue or V wants to.
All right.
Let's go.
Hey, big dog, appreciate it, man. Sometimes with the TikTok studio, it is rough. I'm trying to get the audio from OBS to TikTok studio. It just sometimes don't play together. All right, so we got the commentators lined up. We got the fighters ready.
It is. Yep, it's me and Times because Kobe talk too much.
It's all good. Hey, Times, just as another note, bro. Your audio does drop a little bit.
Did you just kick him to the audience?
No, he was laughing at me.
Yep.
Oh my god, I got a big smack on the back of my neck, bro.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I just want to hear Times a bit more. I like what I'm hearing.
What's
but it's
up?
just coming in. I would say your audio sometimes ducks down a little low when you commentate. But I think I should be able to hear you now. Say something again. Let me just get the audio.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, we're good. Sounds beautiful, man. All right, Blue, time's up. We got 2 new commentators, 2 new fighters. Llama is going to continue the reign after this short little break. Let's get started with the next match.
Oh my god, wait, Kobe, did I actually steal it from you?
Steal what? No, I don't think. Did he steal it from me?
Nah, it's Kobe. Nah, it's Kobe.
Nuh-uh. Y'all got it.
Go on mute, Boo. Little buster.
Say please.
All right.
We got Hernandez in the gold and black, Llama in the yellow.
Okay.
Oh, that means he's played the career mode a lot. Jesus. We gotta try hard in the right red corner.
There we go. Llama again. Reminding me of Alexander Usyk, one of the greatest heavyweight fighters of all time. Now, Kobe, what are your predictions for this fight?
I think Hernandez is gonna be a good opponent. Oh, never mind.
So, what happened here was Llama used distance control, went in using his head movement, just like Alexander Usyk.
Oh,
Was able to time the shot. Was able to land a jab that actually knocked him out.
I'm gonna change my pick.
Now,
Respectfully.
what I think is happening here is these fighters are not used to fighting southpaws because 22% of the world are southpaws.
Damn.
So that's why they're not doing good. So Kobe, again, what are your predictions now after seeing Hernandez was brutally knocked out by a jab?
All right, I'm gonna say Llama now. If he gets knocked down, that's just a curse of me. Oh my God, it's just his defense. He has good defense. Yeah, I was just trying. He has like mid defense. You know, like he can really improve. When he throws those shots, his upper hand goes down.
Nah, it was a jab. It wasn't a right hook.
Oh, 1-2 to the body there. Missed.
Again, Llama's controlling the distance. When he's inside of the clinch, he is getting a high guard. But when he removes himself from the clinch, what he does is he fights out of anything. If it's kind of like a half shell, he has his hands up and then he brings it to a shell. Great fighting here. Kobe, what do you think Hernandez needs to do to dominate the next 2 rounds to possibly take the streak from Llama?
Next round. Just next. It's only 2 rounds. But I think he has to improve his defense.
Rounds.
No, it's
2-minute rounds.
I swear, it said 3. And there was a 3rd round for one of the fights.
Isn't that when there's a draw, or do you guys?
Yeah, that was that was that one that we had that went 3 rounds. We only counted the first 2. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I genuinely thought your grandma died. Oh my God. Oh wow.
I'm gonna give that round to Llama. What do you think, Kobe?
I'm also gonna give it to him because he got the knockdown. He's been dominating him on the feet. I think. Oh my God! Wait, hold on. Whoa. Okay, I think Hernandez needs to improve his defense. Get some more counters in there. Catch Llama on the attack.
Yeah. What he needs to be doing is jabbing his way into the void, then able to land those slick combinations that are able to knock the damage down.
I agree with that. Hernandez keeping that high guard. I think he's focusing on keeping his hands up.
Yeah, and what you need to do against people who use shells, you need to be using high volume punches, meaning you have to throw multiple punches at once, so doing 2 to 3 to maybe even 4 punch combinations instead of staying into the punch. Exactly. Like, he needs to stop.
That was a beautiful lead hook into the right hand. Wait.
It was great.
No, hook to the jab. Yeah, because he's southpaw. Oh my God.
Nope, it was an up jab. Because he's in right lead, it was an up jab.
Okay. Oh. Llama's trying to style on him here. Which can't get him caught. Oh, he's putting his hands down. He's trying to bring him in.
Very impressive defensive work from Llama.
Oh. Oh no. When Llama goes on that attack, he's sniffing for blood. Oh God, more shots land.
Hernandez needs to ditch this long guard. It's not working for him.
Oh, beautiful right hand to put him down. Jesus.
What's that?
It's just Llama keeps that pressure going. He does not stop. That's the best part.
Exactly, and that's what people need to use against him. Because it's a shell. So fighting out of a shell, people need to use volume. They need to be throwing 3 to 4 punch combinations instead of just jabbing in their way through the fight.
Yeah, because if you're down 2 knockdowns, you might as well get TKO just so you can get that one knockdown. Also, he needs to move his head, like whoever was said in the chat. Oh, and that's a TKO. Wow.
Okay.
Oh God.
Right on his body.
Wow. This is just brutal.
What the heck was that?
I think it was a left overhand.
That was what the kids say BTA.
Yeah, that was BTA.
Yeah. Not I think that was a very good call, especially on the up jab there. It's something that's hard to see in this game. But 2, Y'all ever notice how this boy Llama is just able to command when and where he wants to knock you down quite easily? A lot of the times we see a lot of knockdowns in VR boxing. They kind of seem like they happen out of a clash. But Llama, I almost kind of see the knockdown coming, especially that big right there in the second round, and how he kind of moved in with it and came over around the side. I was like, yo, hold up now. It's looking vicious. It's looking real vicious, man. Like Llama has looking like the one a very dominant king of the ring tonight. Very dominant run.
I just don't get how he has that cardio. You know, because if that was me, I'd be like gassed after one round.
I mean, it's 2 2-minute rounds, and like saying Llama, if you're fit, physical prowess is physicality is important in this game, right? And you kind of see it really on display here. Yeah, it's a game at the end of the day, but to be able to go this many rounds and not let the fatigue mess with your mental clarity, because we're seeing he's still sharp, right? He's not slipping. He's, again, distance management, speed and timing has been very good weapons that I've been able to see from what I've been watching. But it's looking really good. Really good.
What I think it is I think he might be an IRL fighter. I mean, he reminds me a lot.
He runs track.
Okay, but
he said he runs track. Does anyone? Because I know Bloob is usually
does this guy fight IRL or no?
Yeah, Bloob. Do you know? Because Bloob knows a lot of the fighters in UVA.
Llama, do you?
Yeah.
Hell no. Okay.
I don't. He doesn't die.
That's crazy. Because he reminds me a lot like Usyk. He's able to, again, command knockdowns. He's able to dominate the heavyweight contenders, just like Usyk did with Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, and even Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You know what's funny? And we've seen a few people here. Even Junk Dog in this last Sunday had a really good showing. Talked to him, and he's like, man, I probably took like two classes, and then that was it because I couldn't afford anymore. So it's very interesting the type of players you see. I'm really hoping that once we get the IRL cams as a mainstay on the streams, that we can really see people in their rooms sparring. That's going to be very eye-opening. We're about to drop a 6-rounder with Tesco and Clint later on this weekend. So really good thing, especially Llama. I definitely want to see if you're up for an IRL 6-rounder, bro. We'll put you in the ring with somebody.
IRL.
Yeah, like IRL cameras. IRL cameras. My bad. Yeah. We're not there for the real fights. We're not there for real.
I'll do that. I'll fight Boob in real life.
Look, I'd love to get Boob in here on IRL cameras too. So, just a lot of the more prominent boxers, people who look good, you can kind of see if they look this good without the cams. Would love to see them in the rooms with the cams. That's all I'm saying. But so we're gonna keep this commentary duo going, or if we want to switch it up, I want to keep. Let's see. Let me mix it up here a little bit.
Locked in super.
Let's see. You guys up for time's up? Kobe, are you guys up for doing another one?
Yeah, I'm down.
I mean, yeah, but Boob, do you want to commentate?
Or I want to keep time's up is new, so I want to hear more from him.
I know.
I'm evaluating. So yeah, Kobe, if you want to switch out. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
What I'm talking about. So
it's up to you, bro. I want to
ask if Boob's good together.
Right. I'm just pairing different people up, just trying to again reevaluate for myself. So for me, this is just hearing different voices.
You know what? Yeah, I need my shaders to compile anyway, so I'll take the time to commentate.
All right, bet.
All right.
Cool.
All right, let's get Bloob and time's up, and then we're gonna rotate around after that. Bloob is. I know him as Bloob. I know he changed his name to Boo, but I'm sticking with the OG low-key government name. Let me just check in the chat real quick. Solid, keep us honest. If anybody in the chat is asking to come up and commentate, let us know. Everyone who is new, for those who are on TikTok and Twitch, I've seen a lot of people.
No one yet, but it's a good opportunity to just remind people in the audience, if anyone does want to commentate at me or at Supa, we'll bring you up on the stage, and this is our chance to do some commentary practice. We'll also give you some notes, potentially in DMs, but yeah, it's a great vibe. We already have some people up here already.
All right, yeah, 5-star says I am, but the lobby is full. Yeah. So the thing about it is, just to remind everybody, the lobby is like, as soon as the match is over, you got to just start spamming the code. It's tough because the game itself doesn't have a good management system. We are working on a management system. that'll just be more like a queue where everyone can just be like, I'm next, and you guys be able to see how far in the queue you are. But something that's going to pop in a little later on, not now. But for now, if you're having issues joining in, just let us know. We'll try our best to guide you and help you out. With that being said, though, we're going to move on to the next fight. We got Llama taking on Hello World. Two 2-minute rounds. We got Blue. We got Time's Up, buddy. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next fight.
Yeah, man, Oddity, it's a pain. It is a pain getting into these lobbies.
Lobbies is tough.
So, what do you think Hello World needs to do to be able to beat Llama? What predictions do you have for this fight?
I have a lot of experience with Hello World. I think his normal game plan is enough to disrupt Llama's rhythm here. I think he's a lot more technically sound, a lot more boxing sound than some of the other guys that have popped up. You know, we've seen Timmy. He had the physicality, right? He had the appearance. He just didn't have the brains to kind of figure out Llama and his rhythm. Right now, I think we're going to see somebody who has the skills, who has the brains. And I do want to see if Hello World's going to be able to be the one to dethrone Llama here.
Well, I already pointed out one thing. Hello World drops his... what happened?
Well, he
drops his right...
Drops.
I gotta re-see it again.
Are you okay?
I have to keep watching.
Delay.
Okay, you ready? Fight.
Well, Hello World does have the reach and height advantage. So what he needs to do is stop dropping his right hand when he's jabbing, because that can be an easy counter if he pull counters. And with a left hook, he'll just go right down, so he needs to stop doing that. Again, Llama should be using his Philly shell and being able to go in, using head movement to get into the pocket, and to dominate into the pocket. That's the way to do it, by using your head movement to get it. Now, Bluebeat, based off of the first minute and 20 seconds, what do you see?
Blue works, by the way. Right now, I'm seeing the same thing you're seeing. Hello World's dropping his hand on that jab, and he's fighting a counter fighter, man. He's fighting a VR boxer counter fighter, not somebody who takes it realistically and only takes the opportunities that would land for power. He's taking any shot opening that he sees, and he's landing for at least 60 damage on these straights. When you're dropping your rear hand like that, you're bound to get drops immediately, whether it seems like realistic to you or not.
And you know what? Hello World needs to stop letting him get into the void, because Llama is dominating inside of the clinch. You can see he landed about 8 to 10 body shots just inside of that clinch. So he needs to stop letting him in. I don't know. Possibly a 10-10 round? I have no idea. What do you think?
Nah, that was 10-10 rounds are only if the damage is tied. And that was, I think, a Llama round. I think he's landing a lot more efficiently on the inside. Obviously, Hello World's having these clean counter snipes, so I don't think he has the damage output to keep out with Llama's clear in-game damage. You know, it is very visible that Llama does damage. With the amount of shots that we're seeing him land for how heavy that he hits, gotta be up at least 200 damage.
That makes sense. You know what? Llama needs to be using his timing, because he has great timing skills according to his last 4 fights. He needs to be using his timing. He needs to be pull countering after he drops his right hand and just hooking him to the left side of his face.
Oh, a little bit of lag here.
He needs to.
Hello World network quality is spiking. Yeah, no, we see that. Hello World. I had this issue with him when I fought him for the belt in UBA.
Oh, what happened? Hit him right in the chin. Bottom right in the chin.
It is helping him, though. Beautiful hook there for Hello World, putting Llama down. Been a minute since we've seen that. Beautiful left hook there. Just swipes across the chin. Night-night.
Let's go.
Clearly, Llama cannot contest outside in range. Now, that's not what you want to do. You want to go into the pocket with these long-range fighters. You don't want to stay outside of the void, because you will get dominated. It's clearly because of the reach advantage.
I don't know if the reach advantage is that great. You gotta understand just how long Llama's arms are, especially for his frame.
Well, also, The Philly shell doesn't work against taller fighters.
Yeah, not really.
That's known. So, he needs to ditch from that, like that, and he needs to get his high guard up, like he just did there.
I don't think Llama does very much defense. I think a lot of what he does, and a lot of his statements in the way that he fights are just straight offense. He will maul you with his punches.
I mean, just so you know, head movement counts as defense. In the past 4 fights, he has great head movement. Again, I'll list someone else who has good head movement. Anthony Joshua fights just like Llama. He has good head movement. He jabs in, and then he picks off the body, then starts to go for the head. Especially with the Jake Paul fight. Worked with Alexander Usyk's team. Was able to literally land the exact punch on Jake that he trained with in training camp with Usyk.
Yeah. Oh, immediate to the scorecards. That was actually a Hello World round one.
I knew it. I told you. I said.
Oh no! Oh, in the knockdown. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Wait.
We got. Remember, there was one knockdown in the first round for Llama. So
I meant round 2. I meant round 2.
Yeah. Round 2 though. Hello World picking up that damage, and like honestly, guys, if this would have went to a round 3, it would have been very interesting. But of course, that's fast-paced 2-round format. That boy.
Well, you know what?
Llama coming in, and you see Hello World was actually able to output more damage there, probably due to that lag incident there in round number 2, getting a few cheeky shots in there for Hello World. But you know, Llama doing his thing, staying steadfast, staying strong, coming out with the dub, and that is going to be another Llama round.
So, how many rounds do you normally have in like the
exhibitions are 3-minute rounds. Thursdays are 2-minute rounds. When we have tournaments and the championship rounds go to 6 3-minute rounds. And so we do the regular exhibition rounds for the lower brackets. Then once we get into the top 8, it starts going into.
Wouldn't it make more sense if you used 3 2-minute rounds? So it's basically just like the IRL amateurs. And
we do 3 minutes to align with the online mode of the game. So for most people who are coming in, they're coming in through the online, which is 3-minute rounds. So we just align with that, so the people are used to going from online to coming in here for exhibitions. Multiplayer mode. All right, so let's go on and go to the next one. We got Valentin up next. Is V drinking tonight?
What?
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
I think
according to V.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So
Whiskey balls, he said.
What did he say?
Yeah, he said whiskey balls. Oh, this man is fried.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Well, shoot. He's gonna have to go against Llama, who's just been racking up the dubs here. Let me go ahead and clear out the replays for us, because we've had a lot of replays tonight. That's been absolutely crazy. Yeah, show's about to show us all we have for lunch today. Absolutely, Clint Steele. King says, can I get in on the action? Absolutely, King. All you gotta do is join the Discord. We're gonna be on for about another 25 minutes to half an hour here. It's King of the Ring right now. We're just kind of getting in people into this rotation. Right now, it's just the Llama show, really, to be honest. So try your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up. Llama in the building. Can you take down Llama? I think right now at this point, either his headset's going to win and die before he actually loses, or and the thing is, he's been in here for a minute. People are coming in fresh. Still getting.
I would try and get on, but my headset's dead.
Let's see. Yeah, you definitely got to get into the ring here one of these days. Here, time's up, man. Sometimes you never know what you get on Thursdays. You get somebody cool like Llama, and it'd be really fun to fight him. But then other times it's kind of like a bit of a shoot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Darksy. Yeah, Llama out here running things for sure. All right. Well, are we doing a commentary switch up here? Let's see. Take a look.
What do we do?
Kobe.
Do you guys run 3 commentators at all?
It's weird with 3 commentators, mostly because it's difficult enough to have 2 people not talk over each other. I think overall you guys have been doing a good job of not doing that, but when it's 3, it's hard to find that third person to find a way to step in without them having the practice of being in the ring together. So let's go ahead and switch it up though. Kobe, are you trying to get up?
I mean, yeah, sure.
All right, Kobe, Yeah, let's Kobe Blue. Let's
Ooh.
let's hop in with you guys on this next one. And let's keep the rotation going.
Cool.
Absolutely.
All
Appreciate
right.
you guys. Appreciate it. All right, up next, we've got Llama taking on that boy Valentin, a.k.a. Doom. Let's go ahead and get it on to the next fight.
AK Whiskey Balls.
It's a.k.a. Whiskey Balls, a.k.a. Mr. Yabs.
That is
Right,
a
if
tough
you know, you know.
nickname. I can't lie.
I know, hey, yo, you got to be, if it works for you. It's going to be hard. All right, let's get it on, fellas.
Dr. Doom.
Oh,
The
Jesus,
Valentin.
Valentin.
Whiskey
Jesus
balls.
Christ. Valentin, take a drink right now. Take a swig.
Okay, get ready.
Do not take a swig. He's already burping. Damn it, he's fried. He's
Look at
already
him.
burping.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, Stevie in the chat. Shout out.
That boy Stevie,
A
let's
good
go.
jab. They're like doing
Been
light
switching
boxing.
I would just like to point out, Llama is one of those king of the hill demons. Like, even in other leagues, like you look at him on like the UBA TikTok King of the Hills, you look at him on some of the other like King of the Hills that some guys run like on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. This motherfucking Llama is always tearing up King of the Hills and King of the Hills alone.
Yeah, like he's only known for King of the Hill, but if he goes in an actual league fight,
He actually got a contract in UBA off of just the King of the Hills alone. This guy is known for being like a king of the short format.
this fight is pretty, I'm not gonna say boring, but technical. Technical is a better word.
Yeah, it's a slower pace compared to what we're used to, and that's because Valentin definitely commands a more technical pace. You know, the way he fights, he wants boxing.
Yeah, like if you don't box against him, he's probably just gonna hook spam you, like Blue does in all his title fights.
And I'm catching strays.
Hey,
Auto return demon, by the way. All right, back to the fight. Back to the fight. Llama is struggling to get past this defense right now.
Valentin's doing very good at boxing work. I'm thinking Llama's losing right now, which is a change of heart coming from these last fights.
Nice little swipe with the left hook there. It's landed clean. It landed well for Hello World. It's landing well for Valentin. It's one of Llama's things, man. He tries to Philly shell. He drops those hands a lot. His head is left completely undefended, and that angle is completely undefended as well, you know? You can see the side of his head just boom, right there. It's really easy to pop him with the jab, you know, 1-3, and it's just free damage, you know? You can easily keep up with his insane damage output if you're just the lankier fighter.
I mean,
Oh, but
look at
Llama
this.
pushing through the guard right now.
Oh my god. Llama was just, he smelled blood in the air, went for it. But I guess it didn't work. Oh, Valentin's gonna lock in. Take a
Oh,
swig.
drunken rage, drunken rage.
Wait, what's that one skill in Payday 2? I forgot. Damn it. Okay. No one got ball knowledge here.
Typing in the chat can only expect he's going to be complaining about the EU ping. 209.
The ping is 209. That's listen. I had the fight do a match with 500 ping. Don't complain. Although I did complain
I have
after and get it overturned, but
Never
There you
in
go.
my life had ping that bad with an EU. Ever. What the hell?
quick tip to beat Boob: go on a personal hotspot. Very easy.
I mean, Hello World tried that.
Yeah,
A
but
lot
if
of
I
people
did
tried
that,
that,
if
actually.
I did that, it'll be over.
Get ready.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. No, Val, your stomach does not hurt. You're good.
Returning to the fight, you know? Nah, Val, your stomach isn't even real, bro.
Yeah, like you just took those swigs and the stomach just was made up. It's a figment of your imagination.
Val playing to his range right now. Llama not pressing in very fast at all.
He reminds me a little bit like Mike Tyson, because he's going against these heavyweights and he just is trying his best to get in that inside pocket.
I mean, he might be in a similar situation to Tyson, but we're not seeing him being able to push to the inside or taking the angles, you know? He's got a sharp offense, but like I said earlier, it's really just like he's a physical based fighter, you know? He doesn't have
My God,
the
this head movement
plays,
is
he doesn't
crazy.
he doesn't have the plays, he doesn't have the crazy, you know, foresight or anything. He just has heavy hands, good shot placement, and a
Is he
dream.
room scale?
He is room scale. Llama.
What?
Llama is on room
How is
scale.
he
yeah.
boxing like this on room scale? Wow. Shout out to Valentin. I did not know he was like that.
Oh, no. Valentin is on joystick. I thought you meant Llama.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Valentine's pretty good on room scale too. He just doesn't have access to it very often.
This Philly show's working well for him. I'll say Valentine's up right now in this round and last round.
I do have that first round scored to Valentine. I don't think Llama's able to land enough of the power shots that he'd want, you know?
Oh, body jab there. That was... Jeez. That looked like a spear.
Shot coming in there for Llama, piercing through the guard of Valentine here.
Oh, Valentine's eating some shots right now. Staying on that
jab
outside. Staying behind that jab. Using that jab to get him away. And then keep him back.
Valentine was a V3 demon.
Yeah, no, I can tell he was. I was too. All right, let's see who won.
Move on to the scorecards.
I'm going to predict Valentine.
Llama up both rounds.
Jesus Christ, what?
You know, the spectator is never right on high ping. The spectator is never right on high ping.
No, never. Good advantage. Right. 10-9 both rounds. No knocks, but it's gonna be damage. Look at this low damage round.
Oh,
it was low key kind of right, but like you guys were pointing out earlier, Llama does punch very hard. Even though he didn't land very often in this case, Valentine was sticking with the jabs primarily through that entire round, and we know that's a tough strategy to try to pull off in VR boxing. But I mean, look at the score, 898 to 734. That boy Llama racking up the points. Big business. Big Llama in the chat. How long is he gonna keep it going? I mean, Llama might just retire with the numbers on the board before the end of the night, man. I'm just saying.
I just want to say something. Llama has a win streak of 6 right now. If he wins more, he gets 7.
Yeah.
Just
all right. Just like that, we're just gonna.
Hey, there you go. 5-star boy. You made it in there. All right.
6 to 7.
That boy Texas King Dub is up in next. It's gonna be interesting. Y'all think Texas King Dub's got it in him to dethrone Llama?
Maybe. I'm so tired.
Dookie man, hey, you want to switch out?
Oh, this is a VRML guy.
What?
This is a VRML guy. 4K Monkey in the chat.
VRML guy?
Yeah, 4K Monkey with the roses in the chat early, man. Appreciate you for being able to make it all the way into Ringside VR 4K. Dookie man, what elo is Llama? Good question. Boob, do you know what elo Llama is?
No idea.
I'm thinking maybe 2,700. That's my guess.
I mean, it's interesting.
He's right on the money with the 2,500 mark.
Easy mid 20s. You know what I'm saying? I'd say about 25, 24.50 maybe at the very least. The way he's feeling very comfortable in here. I would say that. But next up, we got Llama taking on Texas King Dub. Yeah, Ming, he did do a 360. That's the cool part about VR boxing, Ming. You sometimes see some crazy stuff. Last week we were seeing all sorts of like spinning back fists coming from people. That was kind of crazy. Texas King Dub, we're waiting on you to ready up whenever you're ready, bro.
Big Bloob is in the audience. Is someone else going to be filling in for him to be?
All right, Bloob, you, Solly, let me know who's up commentating.
Who could commentate right now? Who could do it?
Sloppy's gonna head out.
I don't think anyone new has asked to commentate yet, so I think this is basically the group that we're going to be rotating.
Let me get
the rest of the night.
Let me get Solly and
Jackmon just said me. Jackmon just said me.
Wait.
Jackmon wants to do it.
We got money taker. Or that's Jack. No,
come
on, Jackmon, chill out, bro.
He's stupid.
We just do me and Kobe again.
Yeah. Either you and Kobe or you and Solly here.
I'll go with Solly.
My head hurts.
I'll hop in for a round.
Kobe was saying he was
like
so tired earlier on. Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
King says, how does Thursday night work? This Thursday night is King of the Ring. They're king, so basically 2-minute rounds. Winner stays on, gets their points on the board. Losers rotate out. We're looking for the person with the longest reign right now. That's Llama. We only do it for 2 hours, so that's why it's a bit shorter than what we usually do. Usually 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, roughly, right? We rotate commentators out as well, just because it's a tryout now for me to hear voices and do some evaluations. Let's see. Okay, all right, we got the commentators readied up. We've got the fighters ready, so we're going to go ahead on and head to the next fight.
Looking forward to it, and good to have the Times Up here as my co-commentator.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Llama continuing his reign. Again, chilling in those yellow shorts. At this point, just a sparkly gold. His opponent is going to be King Dub, rocking the purple from the red corner. Time's up. So you've been seeing Llama for a lot now and commentating his fights. What are you noticing overall about his style as to why he's able to stay in the ring so long?
I think he's a good all-around fighter because he has good defensive work, good head movement. He's able to pick his punches correctly, but he does have issues against taller fighters because the Philly shell does not work against taller and high volume punchers. Now, with this, within the first 35 seconds, or well, 30 seconds, what do you think is going to be happening for the rest of this fight?
I mean, like you said, right? Like Llama has a good like all-around game, right? You don't survive multiple, like six wins with only having like one type of technique. So he does have a lot of adjustment. I think we're just going to see more of it, right? Like this is kind of what Llama's been doing these last couple of matches. Is he has a sort of way that he starts. He knows that everyone who's coming up here right now has already seen him fight, and so he just has this different way that he likes to test people out, right? He likes to give them the chance to discover, or I guess sort of to be discovered. And then usually by the end of round 1 or into round 2 is when he starts cooking a little bit once he feels like he's got them figured out.
If you were to pick a boxer, a professional boxer who reminded you of Llama, who would you pick?
Let's see. I don't know. It's hard to say because he does have so many versatile different styles. Like maybe one of those fighters who kind of almost like Crawford, right? Who like can kind of mix it up and switch it up real good. But yeah, he's got like very solid like fundamentals, right? He fights, a solid peekaboo guard. He can do a Philly shell. He really reminds me of like what I find a lot of VR, like especially better VR boxers are they're inspired by a lot of different fighters, and so they take and they pick and choose and they sort of build their own, like VR fighting moveset that works for them. That's based on the fighters they like, either IRL or fictional.
Of course, yeah. I
round
would give that
one.
round to Llama.
Yeah, I think it's hard not hard to bet against the king in this case, and in this case we're saying King Llama, not King Dub. Overall, though, I would say it's a pretty even round, right? And the other thing, too, Llama's been doing so many of these. At this point, he is in the later rounds, right? He's probably had the equivalent of maybe like 6 to 8 actual rounds of boxing with maybe a little bit of a longer break between. But that's going to start wearing on him stamina-wise, right? He's got and you can see it, too, reflected a little bit in his fighting style. He's being a little bit more passive, a little bit more cautious, a little bit more conservative with his energy.
Yeah. You know what I've been thinking? I've been thinking that maybe he's just a journeyman. He's facing people who aren't the greatest. Each of them have telegraphed their punches. Maybe it's just a quick win streak until he gets someone like, let me give an example, like Peter McNeely, how he had a 37 or 38 win record. Then he faced Mike Tyson when he got out of prison, and he got rocked. I mean, maybe it's just going to happen. One of these fighters are going to come up and just beat the living hell out of Llama. You never know,
Oh, you never know, but he's had some decent competition. V is definitely one of our top fighters. Now, that being said, if he's a couple whiskey balls in, maybe not peak V. Yeah. But, King Dub is another, like, high up there fighter. So the fact that, not only has he not got – he hasn't got knocked down, but he's pretty much asserted himself all of this match. I think he's definitely, saying that he might be up there in that challenger tier.
Yeah. Well, what I would say is King Dub needs to get his elbows more tucked into the body if he's trying to. I don't know why he's thinking he's going to be able to pull off some Muay Thai.
Yeah.
What happens? Yep.
Like exactly as you pointed it out, elbows way out to the side, not blocking anything. You can see it in the replay. Just boom, hits the hook and puts him down. He's just getting free shots. So Llama looking to retain his crown.
Getting a little frustrated.
He's looking to retain his crown here. I think at this point he's got a pretty comfortable path to it, right? He's got the knockdown, so he's got this ahead on points. So, he's doing the right thing, right? He could keep, mauling down King Dub, but he doesn't need to, and he knows he's got another fight after this if he wins. So, play conservative, keep that guard up. I like what he's doing with the elbows. I wish we could see what it was, the IRL. But, you can see he's doing a good job of not having to move his hands all the way down to block his body, and it keeps them up close to his head, and they just snap real quick. Is there anything that you think that King Dub could do to break through Llama, or that anyone else maybe in the next fights can do?
For King Dub, definitely not. 10 seconds left of the round. Llama won the first round. Definitely won the second round. Outboxing him and landing way more punches with the knockdown. Now, within future, we would need someone who is taller so they could, be able to outbox Llama when he uses the shell. Now, they need to have high volume punches.
So distance and volume. All right, but we're going to go to our scorecard first. And like you said, Llama winning it 612 to 309 in the first one, and 1001 to 426 in the second. So just getting more intense as the rounds go on. Llama is great at downloading his opponents.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the audio here, TikTok. So sorry about that. Trying to get the audio back through the TikTok studio. And now I'm seeing it. I'm hearing it. Every time I get it back on, it somehow... Let's see.
I don't think it's gonna work. I've checked every time I've logged on TikTok.
Yeah, it comes in and it comes out. Like, I'm looking at it right now. TikTok, let me know how y'all feeling about it. I'm seeing it, I'm hearing it, and then it cuts out halfway through a round. So we're gonna have to go through that little technical test there at another time. If you want a better viewing experience,
no, I can't
please.
even hear you.
It's
just
it's weird on TikTok, bro. Like, I'm hearing it on TikTok, but I'm not hearing myself. So please go to YouTube. Oh, there it is. Now it's coming back on. Go to YouTube, please. To be honest, TikTok has never really been the best viewing experience. Mostly because of how they don't allow you to use OBS to stream directly to TikTok. It's not very good. So we're gonna move on to the next battle. We've got Llama taking on 5-Star Boy. Let's take this on. 5-Star, let's go. 5-Stars ready up. Let's go ahead and run it back with the same commentary team while I go ahead and still try to figure out what's going on with TikTok here. So we're going to go on to the next battle. Llama is up 7, to be honest with you. It's going to be very interesting to see. 5-Star Boy jumping in from Twitch, by the way, just hopped in today, said, look, I'm a little worried. He says he's a little worried he's going to get his butt whooped, and that was like 3 or 4 rounds ago. And I said, to be honest, Llama's whooping up everybody's butt, so jump on in here and get you some.
The Llama has a clear height and reach advantage. Now, within this, the shell is going to be very useful outside of the void. When he enters the void, he should be getting his guard up. Sully, what do you think is going to happen here?
I think we might see another notch for Llama. I think we saw him struggle, like you said, a little bit against longer range opponents who are taller than him or through a high volume. And right now, 5-Star Boy is doing exactly the opposite of both of those pieces of advice. He is smaller, he is short range, and he is turtling up, trying to get into the either out of the distance or into the chest of Llama, and kind of going neither and just right into the danger zone. I think he's going to get knocked down with one of those short hooks that Llama is just starting to dial in.
Again, with these people using a Muay Thai guard that doesn't even look like a real Muay... Yep, like, has his elbows way too flared out, telegraphs the punches he does throw. It's just the complete opposite of what you want to do against someone of this level.
Yeah, it's a challenge. That's the thing about King of the Ring, right? You just first come, first serve. You might be up against someone who, is pretty close to your level. You might be up against someone who is, an absolute beast on, his 10th win of the night. But that's kind of the fun of it. And right now, Starboy not having a ton of that fun right now, getting knocked down again. And we might see an uncharacteristic TKO for King of the Ring.
Llama's picking his punches perfectly. He clearly sees the flared out elbow, so he's able to hook around the head, or I mean around the guard, and able to hit the head, and he's able to slip in vertical jabs towards the face.
Yeah, but you can see Starboy finally putting on some of the gas there. He says, "Yeah, I gotta fight this out." Putting on the volume, and it's it's working, right? Like Llama has to give him some respect, and makes it to the end of the round. Is gonna huge deficit on the scorecard, but he's got another round to work with, right? Just pretend that first round never happened, and adjust everything, right? Go with what you were saying, more volume. Try to work the angles instead of just coming in straight. And man, just keep your hands by your head and move the head, because otherwise Llama is just going to take it off. Anything else that you want to add to that?
I would say, since there were 2 knockdowns, I would try and get at least 2 knockdowns and be able to land more punches than Llama did in the first round. This is the only way 5-star boy is able to win this, unless like Llama's head said, then that's it.
Listen, we've had a few kings be dethroned just by the battery going out, right? It's the king dying by old age, so to speak. And so we're gonna see round 2. What is 5-star boy's adjustment? How is he gonna respond to this? And then what is Llama gonna do? Is he going for the TKO, or is he very comfortably just gonna take a nice 2-minute rest here?
Well, what Llama should do is he should focus on this, because 5-star boy keeps dropping his hands every time he throws. He should just Llama should just back up and wait for him, even feint, and then just hit him with either a left or a right, or even a hook, rear hook. It depends. Now, since Llama is in a right lead, and I actually just noticed this, that most people who use the Philly shell are in left lead, and the Philly shell isn't that great in right lead, so I'm shocked that he's able to pull this off, because he's clearly a right lead fighter, and his head movement's great. His defense work is also great. I'm just surprised that this is even happening right now. What do you think? And look at that. He just waited for him to drop his hands, and it's that.
I mean, after the streak earlier, after round 1, I think this is exactly, like what you have to expect out of Llama. Solid fighting. What's crazy, too, is technically he started this whole reign on a loss. He was fighting against someone who had had it to go out, and so I think it was Yardley gave him the spot. And man, has he done that? That assigned air role a lot of justice. Like Yardley, you could not have picked a better air.
What Llama needs to be doing is he needs to be going down to the body. He needs to be going body, head. He needs to jab to the body, then just, right hand to the head. But clearly he doesn't need to do that, and he can just beat the living hell out of people without using technique.
Yeah, and that's some part of it too, right? It's like once you know that you have a certain advantage over somebody, you can continue being like super hyper disciplined, but sometimes you just need to give your focus a rest. And so, you can let your technique loosen up a little bit, but you don't want to start, letting that be the seeds of mistakes that are going to be made later. But here we go. Llama just casually defense, cruising to that second round 2 win, and another dub for his streak. Let's get to that scorecard. 14-20. 10-7, 10-7, 2 knockdowns in each round. And let's look at that damage. 1291 and 606 to 466 and 459. So you got to give credit for Starboy. We did up the defense a little bit in round 2 and definitely improved, but that that lead by Llama was already just too far.
It was crazy.
100%.
Crazy. All right, hold on for a second. Let me double check something here. We're gonna give Llama just a little bit of a breather. We got our boy Clint popping up here in the red corner, probably going to be coming on to the last couple of fights of the night. For anybody who wants to jump in, we've got another spot. Clint Steele. So Clint Steele going to be taking on Llama here. Dookie Man in the chat saying, nice job, bro, despite the crazy disadvantage. Yeah, because like Solly said earlier, sometimes these matches there's no regulations. Anyone can jump in. You never really know if someone's going to be super skilled at the game or just brand new and just saw the stream, wanted to have some fun. So it's always great to see anybody who wants to step in, especially not knowing what they're getting into. Well, in this case, you kind of know what you're getting into if you've seen Llama fight for the last couple of fights, But I'm going to see something here. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was just looking at Clint's YouTube page. Clearly, he knows what he's doing. He has tutorial videos on how to use the Philly shell and throw the fight too. I mean, there's no way he's losing this fight.
And we just had that 6th round. Double check the stream there inside. Let's see if you guys can see it. I got to see something here with this audio from. See, monitor off, monitor on, monitor output, and it's still not working. For some reason, guys, TikTok is definitely cooked. Thought it might have been OBS hogging resources, but it's definitely not the case. Waiting for Clint to get ready. I think that the observer might be cooked as well, guys. Clint having that little loading bubble above his name. Solly, if you remember that happening. I'm going to disconnect. We're going to give Llama and we're going to give Clint the new code. Host new code real quick. Give me a second, chat.
Clint might be the one to dethrone Llama. I mean, I'm skipping through some of his YouTube videos here. I think he has IRL experience as well. He knows how to control the ring, knows how to cut off the distance, and he's even able to, let's see here. I think he's a thrill to fight coach as well.
Oh yeah, no, Clint's a solid mainstay on this channel. He's been around for a couple of months now, and it's been a great time having him. And he has put on some great fights with some really good players.
Funny enough, Clint's dad was up in here giving advice to Kobe to settle his stomach too. So shout outs to Clint's dad, Chef William.
His real dad?
His IRL actual dad, yeah. His dad came on the channel a long time ago, and he's like, "Hey, you got to put my son on the channel." I was like, "All right, bro. You know, gatekeeping, and he come on in." And Clint showed up, man. He's been good. I've helped Clint with some resources to get his channel up, and he's been helping me out with some videos here and there. So it's been really good, man. Really good having him in on the server. So Solly, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot you the code. Llama, we're gonna get you up. Oh, that boy King Hitman Chuck is. Hey, Chuck, I'll stay on a little late if you want to be the last fight of the night.
Jackmon's been trying to get on for an hour.
Jackmon and King Chuck, you guys. My goodness, everybody wants to get in. We got Clint Steele, right? Clint, I'm sending you the code now. There's not going to be any more public codes for the rest of the night, right? Because we're pulling up on 8:53. We started a little bit later, right? So I'm going to pick the last couple of people to get up in here personally, right? So we got Clint Steele. Let's go ahead and get Llama back up here real quick. Sorry, Llama. We had to reset the code.
And we'll keep the commentators correct.
Yeah, you guys can rock it out for the rest of the night. While I go ahead and work on this audio issue here. Not 100% sure why the audio is not working on TikTok. Sorry, guys. So we got 4K Monk, we got Money Taker, and we got King the Hitman Chuck as the last 3 boxers for the night. So we're gonna move on with Llama versus Clint Steele, and let's see if Llama can go ahead and run the rest of this evening. You know what I'm saying? It's been the Llama show. I've been glad to be a part of the Llama show. It's been a wonderful show. We've got a lot of good clips out for this one. And so let's go ahead and get on to the next fight.
All right.
Llama,
don't worry, that's the old one. It'll update in a second.
Yeah.
This is Clint?
Yeah, this is Clint.
Okay.
All right. Llama getting back up, getting a little bit of a break, and he is going to need it because Clint is just definitely a step up an opponent for the night. One of our top strongest under the headset fighters and great mainstay on the channel. But Llama has been showing his dominance, and he is the king of this ring, and he's telling that if Clint wants to stay in here, he's got to earn his space.
100%. Now, I already see that Clint does drop his left hand when he throws his right. Now, he needs to stop doing that because, again, Llama is an incredible fighter.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, that was devastating.
I think he literally jumped for him. That's how we. Wait, I gotta see this.
He just catches him with his clean motion.
I think I can't even. It was some sort of vertical punch that caught him through the guard. Clearly, Clint tightened up his guard.
Angle a little bit tricky to see, but that's the thing that I've noticed about Llama is he's basically able to throw a decent damaging punch from almost any angle, at any position, right? He's just really good at, I don't know if he's, just very flexible or he's got good core strength and he's just able to throw from odd angles, or if he's just really good at readjusting his center of gravity and footwork to, throw the best, optimal punch. But he is a challenge, and even Clint, who's a solid competitor, is Rog right now with the ugly face. He's getting hit with body shots. He's getting hit to the head. Llama is cooking.
Llama's reminding me a lot like James Toney. He's able to hit slick punches and able to do good defense inside of the void. So, what's your predict?
Prediction. I don't think I would need some pretty good odds right now to go for Clint, but I'm not going to count him out. I think he's going to survive this round, and I think he's going to make it to round 2. Now, what he does in that round is going to be some major adjustments, but I think I've got Llama definitely ahead in that round and probably taking this match. But I'm really curious to see how Clint responds. It's one of the things that we saw from him when he first debuted, is he basically took a match that was kind of way outside of his skill level, and he held his own beautifully. So, this man has a lot of grit. Now, something I'm seeing from Llama, right, is a lot of level shifting, right? He's going to the body, he's going to the head, and, when you do that effectively and you know how to mess with someone on it, you don't do it in, like, a predictable rhythm, it just gives your opponent such a challenge of, like, where to block, and also just makes them have to think so consciously about blocking, and all those little microseconds add up. So time's up. What are you thinking Clint needs to do to beat Llama in this last round? And really, this is advice for anyone at this point, because this man is dominant.
Well, what you need to do is throw a lot of volume punches. Again, I'm going to repeat it. Clint, towards that round, towards the end, he was starting to throw 3 to 4 punch combinations. He needs to keep doing that throughout this fight if he wants to get even close to beating Llama. He needs to keep his guard up, number 2, and he needs to be going in and out of the void. He needs to be landing 3 to 4 punches, or throwing 3 to 4 punch combinations, then removing himself from the void, and then re-entering after he resets when he removes himself from the void. Now, Llama, I was going to say something, but I low-key forgot what I was going to say.
No, it's all good. I think that's good insight, right? Like, it's just, listen, like, we were saying it here. You got to throw hands, engage him, brawl him out. You gotta throw volume. You gotta throw, just the shots, because, Llama's so good at dodging everything. You just gotta throw enough shots that, like, something's gonna get through, and occasionally something might even, go through and knock out. But it's honestly, like, surprising. Besides that first round, I don't think we've even seen Llama go down very often in this entire run.
Well, I got it now because since he's been fighting the taller fighters, when he fights the taller fighters, he uses the head movement and the level changing, like you were saying, the level shifting. When he uses the level changing, he goes to the body, then to the head, and that's what's able to knock out his taller opponents. He times it perfectly too. When he goes to the body, it makes his opponent's hands drop down, sink into their gut, and then he goes right to the head. That's what's been able to knock out these taller opponents. Hopefully, we get Clint to push through and maybe make it. Never mind.
Commentator's curse strikes again. But I was saying he was doing pretty good. Like, he was holding his own for that round. I think he was putting a lot of pressure on Llama, and I'm curious to see, even if Llama wins this round out, but this on the scorecard. Really want to see what the damage says, because I think Clint was, starting to do a little bit of work. But right now, Llama showing that he's got even more gas in the tank and still lots of hands to throw.
I'm going to give it to Llama. Well, maybe the second round might go to Clint.
So is this 3 rounds?
Yeah, I made a mistake and put it on 3 rounds when I had to reset. Every time I reset the lobby, I forget to put it on 3 rounds. It's all good.
I'm going to give
Let
the
him
second
rock.
round to Clint.
We're only gonna go for the
because
first two anyway.
well, no, I'm not. Sorry, I'm gonna go give the second round to Llama because he got the knockdown and he was able to outbox him when he was in and outside of clinch. What do you think, Solly?
I think so too. So I'm just reading the chat. Clint in the chat saying his damage is disgusting. Felt like I was winning, but this boy hits hard. Yeah, I mean he's got he's got a tough fight in him. Llama got here's the thing about it, right? Like he's kind of making it look effortless, right? Like there's nothing that he's doing that's like, oh, that's no one else can do that move the way Llama does, right? He's just executing everything so effectively and so smoothly.
Yeah, he is. Well, if Llama just coasts, he just puts it right in cruise control and just jabs his way through the final round, I think he'll win. I don't know.
Yeah.
Solly, what do you think needs to be happening for Clint to possibly pull off a win?
Well, he said he's trying to outbox, and I think that's an interesting strategy, right? He did go with what you were saying of, try to throw the volume and engage more, and it didn't quite work out for him. I think it did work better than what he was doing round one. And so, trying the opposite approach isn't the worst idea, right? Like, try to be cautious, try to really, make Llama go and do the punches and see if you can land the counters. Problem with that, though, like right there, his hands very fast and his combos on target. And that's just the difference. Yeah, that's the difference between people who just like throw punch combos and people who throw punch combos where all those punches are on target and deadly. Like hitting with knockout power each time.
Yeah, 100%. The only way Clint can possibly win this now is if he just throws 3 to 4 punch combinations, but they're extremely hard.
And you can see him. He's just going with the super punch, double spamming it. He's hitting all the buttons. He's hitting everything he can. He's putting all of his heart into it. He's just getting a knockdown. He's saying, I don't care. I'm getting knocked down, unfortunately, is what Llama's telling him. And there it is. He's still got a little bit of time left just for honor at this point. This round, technically a third one, not even gonna count, but Llama not caring, still delivering stellar performance, and Clint doing his best to just give it his all, trying to find those sparks by the end of this round.
I think the crowd is pretty happy.
I'm happy. That was a hell of a match.
Yeah, for sure. You know what? Clint listened. He took some of my advice. He was able to use high volume to somewhat compete with him in the second round. And then towards the third round, he definitely gassed out.
Yeah, 2 knockdowns, 1 knockdown, and then 2. And then let's look at that damage at the end. Crazy numbers for Llama, but solid numbers for Clint. And honestly, like, we've seen people do 2,000 damage in 1 round. So, keeping those back to in sort of human territory is an accomplishment in of itself.
Nah, I think, he did a great job. Let's go ahead and get the last couple of
80
fighters
win
up
streak.
here. 8 win streak, babe. 8 win streak. He up there. All right, so Money Taker. It's going to be an interesting match. I'm going to go ahead and... Why is it not live? There we go.
Is Llama fighting again, or is there 2 different people?
There's no Llama's. If Llama wants to continue fighting, he certainly can. But we've got King the Hitman Chuck up that wants to fight, and that boy Money Taker. I'm about to send you the code right now, bro.
Am I doing the commentary for this one? I gotta step out for a second.
Let's see. Hold up for a second. Oh yeah, that's right. It is past 9. Jackmon, go ahead and jump in, and then wait, Chuck, where you at? I'm gonna send King the Hitman Chuck a message. Chuck, let me know if you're hopping in. I just DM'd you the code. I'll make sure that.
Who's commentating with me?
I'll probably.
Oh yeah, super. Don't forget to make it 2 rounds.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, go ahead and make the change right now. Pulling the strings. Okay, all right. Solly, you got to bounce. You say right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro.
I gotta be out somewhere.
Yes. All right. Appreciate you for coming through. I'm a rock with you for the rest of the night while I push all these buttons here. So Jack Mon taking on Llama.
Do you fight
Let's see.
2 or no?
No, I'm not gonna be fighting. No. I'm the one.
No, do you?
No. I'm the designer and the organizer. So most of the
Have you
time
ever?
I did judo, no boxing, judo. Let's
I've
go.
trained a little bit judo. What about the game? Have you played the game at all or no?
I played the game
Oh, yeah,
in the
he's
early
played the
days.
game.
Yeah. I've been playing VR boxing games for a long time in order to run a lot of these things. That's why I'm more of a mechanics focused guy when I talk about the game. Mostly working in with the devs, doing that kind of work, just kind of being on the behind the scenes. Okay, we got Jack Mon up. Wait, Chuck, are you hopping in? Okay, cool. We got both of them in here. All right, last 2 boxers hopping in. Let me get the points on the board, reset the rounds real quick. All right, let's hop up on in here. Last 2 matches of the night. We got the current reigning king, Llama, taking on Jack Mon. Now, time's up. We've talked about a lot of folks coming in here. Various different skills. Not many people able to really shake the throne and threaten in any meaningful way. I think these last 2 fighters here, I feel like it's a Pokemon battle and we keep throwing out Pokemon and they keep getting KO'd. But for real though, Jack Mon in the red corner, I think if I had my money on one of these 2, anybody being able to take this match over, it's going to be Jack Mon. Jack Mon has a really sturdy understanding of the game and a journeyman in the game of himself, right? So I think that this is going to be a very interesting shakeup. Llama has been pretty warm all night, not showing any kind of like slowing down. But Jack Mon also hits hard, so let's see if Llama can weather the storm.
Yeah, well, Llama has also fought 16 rounds.
Yeah.
Jack Mon is coming out with a great volume of punches, which seem very hard.
And like in the game, dude, like you can really tell when someone hits hard. One of the beautiful things about Thrill of the Fight 2 is the interactive crowd. Depending on how much damage numbers your punches are calculated per throw, you're going to see the crowd react, right? So if the crowd is lacking, you know them punches is not smacking. That's what I like to say.
Hell yeah. And Jack Mon is using high volume punches, able to slip into the void and able to outbox Llama inside of the void. Now he should be using more head movement to be able to pull off a slick shot.
Now it's going to be interesting here. You're not going to see a lot of head movement coming out of Jack Mon. More of a firecracker coming in with the offense. Jack Mon has been trying to work on his head movement. The one thing that has been impressing me the entire night is Llama has been the incomplete package, right? We see a lot of fighters coming here very one-dimensional. You're very good at throwing punches or you're very good with the defense. Llama, like you said earlier, the head movement definitely counts for defense. If you're not there to be hit in the first place, that's the best defense, especially if you're able to capitalize on the space that you're able to make, and we've seen Llama be able to do that all night.
100%. Jack Mon has a very tight guard, which it is fitting out for him because Llama is not able to go to the body. Because with you've seen, he's used level changing in his recent fights, and he's able to go to the body, then high, and able to knock out his opponents. But with this tight guard, it does not let him do that.
Yeah, and what's great is, I mean, we saw that there in the end of the round. One thing on display that we have not given Llama enough credit for has been his footwork. You saw that he was able to get rocked there by Jack Mon in that last exchange, having the good presence of mind to backpedal out of there, conserve his health. That's somebody who's thinking a lot more mental, right? And so big difference between IRL boxing and this game, I find, is that this is more of a cerebral thing, right? You have that tactile awareness and sensibility. Like when you get hit, you have a sense of someone's power, or in my case, when you're in judo, you have a sense of someone's strength once you start grappling with them. You don't have that in VR boxing, so you have to keep it very mental. You have to kind of approximate, dang, I got a big flash, this guy has a powerful right, I gotta watch out for that, or dang, I'm rocked, maybe I should be a bit more defensive minded. And we saw that here in the end of the round, which is a great sign that this is going to be a very competitive match.
Of course, yeah. And what I'm saying is, Llama. Shit, I just forgot again. Well, Jack Mon should come out, keep throwing high volume punches, and I don't know. What do you think? What do you think Llama needs to do to possibly keep up with Jack Mon, or maybe the other way around?
Well, I think what it is here is that they both have comparable power, right? I don't think both boxers have been able to rock each other several times in that first round. You could tell with the ugly face that they kind of look like they want to cry a little bit, right? That means that the person was flash banged by a very significant blow. And I think what Jackmon is doing that's very well is that he's keeping that guard tight. Oh, but with that tight guard, you have to be careful because when you get into firefights like what we just saw, you leave yourself open. So you lose sense of the defense that you had that was working for you. And we've seen that Llama has time and time again be able to have that presence of mind to have speed and accuracy and power with his punches, right? You can't leave those hands down for too much. Now, what Jackmon has to do now, though, he's in a tough situation. He only has 58 seconds left, so he has to kind of go balls to the walls, and that's going to leave him open for more counters.
For sure. I think Jackmon has already landed way more punches than Llama.
Ooh, and just like that.
And now.
Just like that. Now, good thing I didn't put any bets on this one, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Like I was saying, I don't know if it was fight 4 or 5, but with the southpaw stance of Llama, 22% of the world fights in southpaw. Most people are not used to the southpaw, and especially a southpaw who uses the Philly shell. And it's very hard to be able to counter the Philly shell without throwing high volume punches, which Jackmon is doing. He's able to go around and use a technique to try and compete with Llama, but clearly it is not working.
Yeah. Oh, finally getting the knockdown.
Oh, shit.
Bit of a moral victory there. Not going to be enough to take this victory from Llama. But like you said, being a southpaw, having that matchup knowledge is just not going to be there. You're not used to the lead shots coming from the right-hand side, right? You're not used to fighting for that outside leg position and him circling around to the right, really getting on the outside. But he is. That's the game that he has to play constantly, right? Those southpaws are, it's kind of like a blessing and a curse, right? They're used to the matchup against you because they have to fight with like 80% more orthodox fighters than you would have to fight with a southpaw fighter. But even look at that in this short amount of time, taking a look at the knockdowns, Llama coming away with 2 beautiful knockdowns there in the 3rd round to Jackmon's 1. But if you look at the damage, Jackmon out damaging your boy Llama just by a little bit of a margin there. But if you can see there, man, the match was definitely super competitive. But it's really, Llama's really, I mean, you got to give all the credit to him, right? Llama being able to just do his thing flawlessly, even with a few mistakes here and there, right? And even in VR boxing, you know, you can't expect every perfect execution. No one's going to be able to bring that hand back perfectly up to the guard all the time. There's going to be some mistakes, but over the course of these matches, the things that he's been doing right has been outweighing some of the slip-ups here and there.
Are we going to be speaking to Llama at this time or no?
We got one last match here and the last fighter of the night. So Llama looking like he's going to go for the perfect 10. If he's up for it. Llama, if you're not up for it, you let us know. But I think Llama's
Llama, you have to get off?
He's got to go? Unfortunate. Hey, but Llama...
Wait, no, I don't think he does. Wait, no, never mind. He said, wait, no.
I'm about to say, if you gotta go, you got one. This is the last one. If you gotta go, it's cool. You already Llama. DM me, Super M. I have you written down here as an entrant into this upcoming tournament. You know what I'm saying?
Is that gonna be a three round fight or a 2-round fight? That's
gonna be a 2-round fight. He's been fighting all night, bro. We're gonna keep it consistent. Apologies for the few times that I did mess up with those 3-rounders there, Llama. Yeah, you could just DM me. I've got your name written down. I just wanted to just make sure that you're good to be entered into this tournament for people with the longest streaks of the night. You know, just as a way for me to reward everyone. Yeah, Braden, my bad. The everything is muted because TikTok is not accepting audio from OBS for some reason. So
YouTube
it's just
is
been
muted
annoying.
as well.
There's no way YouTube is muted. There's absolutely no way.
I thought you said everything is muted.
No, on TikTok. Braden was on TikTok asking why am I muted? Do
you pay your fighters?
For tournaments, yeah, but nobody gets paid just to show up on a stream. This is all for fun.
But for
tournaments, it really depends. Most of this stuff is coming out of my pockets. If I have a sponsor, I'll put the sponsor's money up. For example, Yo Boy's throwing up $100 for a tournament that we're putting on together. The last tournament we ran was $330. It really just depends, really. However much money I have and I'm able to save up, or if I get a sponsor to get put in. What's the next fight? The next fight's going to be coming up right now. We got King the Hitman Chuck. Are you familiar with some of the old school boxers like Tommy Hearns?
Of course.
So King the Hitman Chuck is a Tommy Hearns enthusiast, right? So very much the first and very few people. Not the Hitman style is very difficult to do here because the flicker jab just doesn't work in the algorithm of this game, right? How the game wants you to code a punch, their motion capture, they just never use somebody who could do the Hitman style. And so for
Tommy Hearns is the flicker jab a lot.
Yep.
So if he's able to pull that, Jack won again. No, if he's able to pull that off and he's able to use that and throw high volume punches like Jackmon towards the second and third round, and if he's good defensively, he'll be just fine.
Now, we haven't seen Hitman fight in a while, right? Hitman's got a job now, so he's been away from the game in a long time. So it's going to see if he's going to be up to the form that he used to be. Hitman was one of those people who had like one of the biggest YouTube battles here on the channel. I mean, the number still is probably top tier. So it's going to be interesting. But he's not facing any kind of regular Joe, right? He's facing Llama, who has been fighting all kinds of fighters tonight, man. So going to be very interesting to see.
100%. Yeah, Llama, I already see he is throwing vertical and up jabs towards Hitman's chin, indicating Hitman has to lower his chin. Oh, what did I say? He didn't lower his chin.
Yeah.
Getting for him to get
and he's
knocked
standing
out.
pretty tall upright too, right? So he's all those shots coming in from below the sight line of the eye, very hard to see even in VR, right? So when you're saying that he's throwing a lot of those up jabs, right? He's getting in. Usually a shorter fighter wants to say they have a disadvantage in this game, and I've always thought that no, they don't, right? Especially in a game where there's no, again, pain, right? You're able to throw shots from angles that are harder to defend, and the big man has to swoop down. He's putting himself in a lot of danger, right? Just to try to avoid your punches. But let's see how King the Hitman Chuck takes it after this first knockdown, man. So you've seen Llama fight this whole night. What are your thoughts on how the rest of this fight's going to go?
Well, if Llama sticks to what he's doing, he's aiming for the chin because Hitman does not put his chin down. Hitman also telegraphs his right hand. So if Llama waits for him to throw his right or his left, he's going to wait for his right. And then Llama should feint, and then he should throw a left hook. He'll be right down. Hit him right in the chin, and he'll be chilling. But I think Llama could carry this off with a victory.
Yeah, Hitman's looking hurt.
Down in round 2.
End of the round there, Hitman. You kind of see that face kind of looks really sad. That's the face that we're always looking for. The games tell for when you have that big, like, damaging shot, right? So Hitman ends the round right now in a daze, looking hurt. And honestly, Llama has been able to tee off.
Yeah, 100%. And I think this might have been close damage because Hitman landed some powerful flicker jabs at the start. I mean, you could tell they had power.
Oh, 100%. It was looking really good, but honestly, like, once Llama got in there in his range, right, which, like you said, once he gets in there, starts crossing the void, he's in his target zone, his comfort zone, a lot of other boxers are very uncomfortable. They really don't know what to do, right? And so it's going to be very interesting. There's usually Hitman has been able to use that flicker jab to kind of ward people off and make them kind of like say, oh, I'm getting stunned coming in, maybe I might be cautious. But not the case with Llama. Llama is able to kind of go into this range with commanding authority, and that's going to set a good tone and pace for the match.
If you're in Hitman's corner, what are you going to be telling Hitman to do for this round?
He's got to use his, well, I'm not sure what oh, God. Big hand. Now, see.
His chin up again.
Also, if you look at his Hitman stance, right? And we're going to see it here in the replay. He shot that left right over, like, again, Llama's timing and speed have been top-notch the entire time. That right hand has been down protecting the body, and the crazy part about the shell in this game, you can't really use that left hand. You know how usually it's like thumb is right up there on your chin, and you're able to kind of deflect over the shoulder. You can't roll the shoulder up, so with the hand down, it's exposed to the left hand, especially in VR, right? So that's been, oh God, again, it's been a major weakness.
He needs to get his hand.
Let's take a look at that in the replay.
Down.
Again, he's circling around. Bam. And it's
Look
the
at that,
same
with
shot.
His chin up.
Same shot right after he threw the right. I mean, before he could even, and it's not even like he can return the right to guard that. That left hook is there for him, right? The shell is great IRL. In the game, you kind of have to kind of use a jank modified version of it, because again, you have no shoulder action, right? You can't lean back and put that shoulder up, and you really can't depend on that rear hand to kind of do kind of that swatting motion to kind of keep yourself safe, right? So you kind of see, that's why you see the elbow come up there on the right-hand side for the hitman, because it's a kind of modified way for him to be able to defend himself, right? But then you look at it again, that elbow's coming up, the body's exposed. So it's a tough thing. It's better, it's tough to do in practice. This is why I always say it's very hard for people to pull off the shell. But again, Llama seeing blood, going for those left hands over and over. He sees that big opening, big gap in the defense, and he's got the accuracy to pull it off.
I think, you know what? I give props to everyone who went up against Llama and who was able to land punches, because you don't see a right-footed fighter who uses a Philly shell out of the southpaw stance. Very rare. Floyd Mayweather didn't even use the Philly shell in southpaw stance.
Yeah, taking a look at the damage, man. About over double damage here for this one. Very good job for Llama. My hat's off to him. Having a wonderful time tonight. Very good. I just wanted to see how long he was going to go up there. Right now, honestly, the most winningest King of the Rings ever. I have not made it to the double digits. No, actually, one time it was Killer Cam, the actual champ of the server. He went up and actually crushed everyone with 12. So, it was, this is one very dominant round, and Llama, I have your name up in...
Is Llama coming up?
Llama. Let's go. And I've got the time. I would love to actually, because I have some questions for Llama. Llama, if you don't have to leave right now, would love to bring you up. Let's see. Yeah, bro. It's over. It's over. It's a wrap. Let me bring him up here real quick.
Oh, I don't like talking.
Oh, it's all good, bro.
Sorry.
You ain't got to. You don't have to. Look, we'll just do some listening then. I appreciate you. Your name has been added to the list of fighters for the upcoming tournament. I'm a DM you just so that you know. I'll schedule the fights around what everyone can do. Right now we have Death Sentence, Stevie VR, Killer Cam, Tesco, Adonis Banks, Tynado, J Baka, Amateur, Hello World, Yo Boy, Zodo Lord, Spiral Mackie, and now Llama. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then
7,
where
8,
do
9,
I
10,
go
11,
if I want to be a
12,
commentator?
13. Yeah, so basically me and Solly are going to sit down and just kind of discuss notes. I've been taking notes on everyone's commentary styles, how they carry themselves, mic equipment, things of that nature. I can give you an early insight. I think your strengths are usually a lot of people come in here and say, I know ball, and they really don't. I think your strengths are the fact that you do have a lot of good insight in the technicalities of boxing. I'd put you in the analyst kind of seat for boxing, right? I do have some notes for you that I like to just talk to people about privately after, you know what I'm saying? After that, if they want to commentate here, I kind of let them know how it kind of works and things like that. So I appreciate you coming through for the tryout today. You know what I'm saying? God, sorry.
Yeah, what are these photos, bro?
So when we started doing the streams, this has been a year-long kind of project of kind of getting the streams up. I started doing the IRL streams, getting the streams live in Discord while being live concurrent with everyone else. It was the first time people had really seen it in the Discord. We were only showing gameplay footage at the time. So then they were able to see the setup and see the stream similar to how you're watching it right now. And absolutely lost it. They're like, oh, bro, we're about to clip every little freaking second and make memes, and it literally took them more than 2 seconds to get them, and we have a whole repository. So it's a community joke. They love to do it. I find it hilarious, especially the Megamind one. That was crazy. The Tekken one, you see God of Foresight dropping right now because I used to be a pro Tekken player back in the day. So they put me up there in the ring, and it's just a little fun thing for the old man. You know what I'm saying?
Someone asked if you do not just throw the fight, if you do Boxing Underdog?
So, Boxing Underdog, fun story about that. So, the community manager, Weddish, was one of the first few people in the Discord. Shout outs to Weddish. I always shout him out when we first started, had nobody in the Discord, and we're doing the recorded fights. He was the one who really let people know that you could come here and get your fight recorded. He has since then become the community manager over there, and he and I are really good homies. We are waiting for them to get us an observer mode, a tool that allows us to kind of capture the fights from this POV. Right now, Boxing Underdog only has an editor, which does not allow us to do any kind of live stream footage. From what I've talked to with Weddish from the other day, he basically let me know that the game is going to be going over a major overhaul, right? They're doing new systems as the game is new. A lot of people give it harsh critiques, but they literally just launched. So they're going to maybe like a V2 of the game, and they're putting the observer on the back burner. Once that is ready, however, you guys will be seeing events being thrown for Boxing Underdog, because the channel is just about VR boxing combat games, but really and truly there is no other game out there than Thrill the Fight 2 right now that's kind of set up for it. So be on the lookout for Boxing Underdog stuff.
Where are the mods in the Showtime stage?
Let's see let's see. All right, let me go ahead
All right. Jules, you see this?
yeah, and he's gone, and it's really easy. So
Unprofessionalism.
yeah, that's the other thing too. You'll know about this server. I keep it chill, bro. I have a whole family. I have a full-time job. I don't have time for
Bullshit.
I really don't. And honestly, there's a lot of people in here. There's some kids in here. There's a lot of yeah, Money Taker, he gone, bro. Like you don't even have to.
I don't want to become staff.
There's not even I'm not even as I'm a grown man, bro. Like I'm 40 whole years old. I've been called much worse. As you see the color of my skin, I've been through a whole thing. I live in the South. You can't phase me with that level of kind of like that kind of level of stuff. But you know, it's easy for me to just get people banned at the same time. I appreciate it, slow six. I don't even know who that was. I've been through it all, bro.
Who's in charge of the server?
Huh?
Who's the main head of the server? You?
Me. I this is my whole
How do we
operation.
become staff?
You know, so
how do we become moderation team?
So the other guy who is here, who's been with me for years, Solly. So Solly manages all of the moderators as well. So think of him as the head moderator for the server. Everyone who's a moderator has to go through him. So if you want to be on the mod team, DM Solly. He has a whole process that he goes through for vetting folks. And we have very strict policies because there's a lot of people here from different backgrounds, races, creeds, religious identities, and there are certain things that we just don't play with, right? And so I already know the rules. So I'll kick anybody out with my own discretion, you know what I'm saying? But for most other things, infractions, usually the mod team brings it into our private channel, and then we go ahead and we have a whole process for infractions, actions. When you get timed out, there are few things that are just like immediate bans. We've dealt with a bunch of stuff. I mean, you name it, we've dealt with it all here in this server. So Osama Bin Laden, appreciate it, bro. With that being said,